Hello, hello, hello. How are you on this Monday morning? I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Let me quickly catch up on the comments here. Stephanie, you're the first one in on my screen. And Whisper, how is your throat doing? I've been praying for you to get better quickly, Barbara, says Stephanie. Yes, absolutely the way we feel. And Linda Simpson, hello, my sweet English Rose, how are you? Can you? I don't know if you can see. It's pouring with rain and it's 10 degrees Celsius. So it's 50 Fahrenheit. It's really cold. I'm not that cold today, but it is cold. And Rosemary, Rose is here. How are you? Is it as cold by you, Rose? I battled to get out of bed this morning because it's loud pouring rain. And I'm lying in bed and I'm at my most comfortable and warm. And now I must get out of bed. No. So it was a battle, but I'm here. I won. Trudy, is it wet and cold by you as well? Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello. Renee, hello, natural Nene. How are you, sweetie? Let me see. I'm doing much better. I am absolutely so happy that you're doing much better. Hannah Sedaris, hello, sweetie pie. How are you? Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. I had to put dry clothes on. Well, if you've been outside, I saw the guinea fowl outside and they look cold and miserable. So, shame. I feel for them. Inga, hello, sweet Inga. How are you? I saw your Facebook picture. You're a pretty girl. You've got nothing to complain about. Hey? Let me put this to one side. Jessica made me a pot of tea and some hot milk. And this is my, look at that. Do you see the steam rising out of this cup? Hello, everyone. Are you sad, Inga? Why are you sad? It's Monday morning. Why are you sad? Is this a blue Monday for you? Well, share with us why you're sad, and I hope you will be less sad. We did 2 stores, out, in and out the stores and car. Oh, with this pouring rain, because it is incredibly cold, hey? I don't know who of you watched Reggie's University yesterday. That was very interesting on the one hand, scary on the other hand, because I thought, I can't think that I have looked at the YouTube community rules as clearly as she is saying you must go and read everything. So I started, and it's a mission because you've got, what did Reggie say? Click on it. Then click on if there's something in blue and read it. And if there's something in blue, but it feels like I'm going down a maze, hey? Yes. Inga, you've got a lot of problems there. Your family, or you mean your community, or what do you mean there? Vera! Hello, everyone from a cold George. I think today Cape Town might be beating you, hey? It's 10 degrees and it's got pouring with rain. Pouring with rain. It's like buckets. So, hey, I am winning over my baby mosaic blanket. Missed so much of it. Was watching, watching it back tonight. Listen, Barbara, you know, when someone comes and tells you about the rules of something and you think, now you're second guessing yourself. Did I? Was that good enough? Maybe. Ooh, oh, I don't want to be in trouble. You know, your brother is not well, but we can pray for your brother, can't we? If something's not well, because you know, God can help us. Who else can help us? God is the one that can help us. Hands are still waking up. I'm still here. It's going to be a bit, it's going to take a bit to join much in the chat. It would be nice if you could just speak and we could hear you. Okay? Of course, if you're on the panel, that would be easy, but I know, no pressure. Because I know sometimes there are panels that I'd like to go on, but I'm not ready for the panel, or the panel's not ready for me. So I'd like to shoot a video of my crochet books. I uploaded a video. I think it'll come out tomorrow. Yes, it's coming out tomorrow, of the books that I had before I started a YouTube channel. So now I'm doing 2 videos, split in part 1 and 2 of the books I bought in 2020 and 2021, in the last 12 months. Good morning, Cheryl Berry. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We are shivering here in the Southern Hemisphere because we are in the smack bang center of winter. Yes, Inge. Okay, so we will pray for your brother. I will just put your brother on here. Prayer. Inge's brother. Because the Lord can turn around any situation if we give it to him. Sometimes we need to get to the last of ourselves before we do that. Sometimes. That would be a Friday thing. Too early and... Women, your eyes look like marshmallows. I can't imagine that. The books before Linda started enabling. Yes, Whisper. The books before Linda started enabling. And then the books since Linda started enabling. Marlies, hi, I love rainy Cape Town. Lekker, in my bed with whips. For those of you who don't understand, lekker means nice. Well, in South Africa, we use lekker for just about anything that is nice. And I don't even think it means food, eh? I think if it's supposed to mean something you can taste. But if you enjoy it, it's also... That's why she's saying, lekker, in bed with my whips. Yes, but now that's why I say, Marlies, it was a struggle to get out of bed this morning because I was listening to this loud pouring rain and I'm lying in bed and I'm right comfortable, but I can feel temperature outside of bed is less than comfortable. So for me to move out of bed was struggle was real. But I won. So what is in your cup? Mine is rooibos tea, like any good South African is rooibos tea. And if not coffee, I wanted to say boeretroos is our name for coffee, but that means farmers. What is boeretroos? Comfort, farmers comfort. Hello.
Hi. Much better, right?
Yes, I can actually hear you. Cheryl's drinking iced tea. What are you drinking? Coke?
Coke.
Oh, yeah. Jessica, close your eyes.
I got a real one for once. Normally I got Coke Zero, but I got a real... Marco bought the wrong cans, so it's a real one and not the zero. So the first taste I had was like, whoa, sweet. Okay. Oh, I've not had a regular Coke in 2 years. So that I'm always drinking Coke Zero. So it's like you. Hi.
Hello, Frenchie's Fiber Files. I've seen you in other lives that I've attended. Now, whose was it? But I have seen you. I'm not crying. Yeah. My eye is.
Was she a Dana's?
What do you say if you're not crying? It's
teary-eyed.
Teary-eyed. A cheerful teary eye.
Yeah, no, it's
so. Hi, Frenchie. Yes, new visitor. How are you doing? We're doing very well, and I'm so glad that Barbara is doing much better.
Yes. no fever, so I'm good.
Oh, for me, it was also real to get up and out of the rain. My son's working from home as they had COVID in his office.
Yikes!
Frenchie!
No.
Listen, I'm so happy with this.
But did we see Frenchie at Dana's?
Listen, I mean, I walk these YouTube streets. It could be anywhere. Frenchie, tell us.
I think it was Dana's.
Where do you hang out?
Thank you, Steph. Yeah, it's much better. There's still a little nasty cough, but Petra's happy place. Yes. That's where.
Petra's happy place. Yes. So glad to hear your voice sounding well, Barbara. I'm also very happy. Yes. No, absolutely. So I'm winning on this blanket, and that is all I care about. So, at the moment, I'm doing a Linda. I've put on the, how do you say?
Blinders.
What's that?
Blinders. Like, no.
Blinders. Yes.
Only see this. Finish this. Well, I got too many things going on, but oh well. I only have one full row and just this tiny bit to go, and then
look, wait. I haven't seen that. Have I seen that? That
no,
looks like a beautiful
it's like a big coaster for his teapot for John. This is the colors that John will have on his apartment. Because he has gray furniture coming in, so we but I'm getting blue blankets and petrol and teal and turquoise, like those colors for decoration for his new apartment, which we are doing. Friday is the day that his furniture comes in, and the personal materials are being moved Saturday.
Wow.
So, I am not moving, by the way. Don't worry, it's not me. It's Marco and John. They can do the lifting and all that, and the delivery people can do the rest. Because he's getting a fully furnished apartment by Saturday. He has a fully furnished apartment functioning and livable by Saturday afternoon. And
wow. So where is that apartment? Close or far?
Well, it's not too far. I think it's about 35 to 40 minutes by car, so it's not too bad.
Okay. No, that's
but
fine.
it's closer to his work though, because now he has to do a 35-minute ride by bike to his work every morning and every evening, and now when he's moved, it's only 15 minutes. So
okay, so this is John. So he is it motorcycle or
no bicycle? Bicycle.
Like my husband cycles with a bike.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, absolutely.
And so then he'll have like 20 minutes less. So he doesn't have to get up as early. He doesn't have to. He gets home and is not exhausted from a long bike ride. Because only 15 minutes. That's okay.
Yes.
So, because he's going to be cooking for himself, so I bought him refrigerator, microwave, air fryer, cooking plates, because induction cooking plates, pots, pans.
Does he know how to cook for himself?
Oh, but he could already do that.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah, he didn't like the food at the sheltered living he was in before. Assistant living. It's not really sheltered. It's more assistant living the arrangement that he had, and he didn't like the food they had, so they were like, oh, if we give you money, do you want to cook your own stuff? And he was like,
fantastic.
And then he would be cooking his dinner, and everybody was like, I want that. No, that's John's. He knows what he likes.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
if he can do it well. If you can do it well, that's fantastic.
So that is our plan for the weekend. Moving John.
This is this coming weekend.
Yep.
So what have everybody in the chat been up to on this weekend? Because I could not attend as many lives as I wanted to. I'm getting my new rhythm still.
I'm making this for his teapot, there's no one more row of dark blue to go, so that's all 3 rows, or 3 rows of each
Yes.
color. And then I'm making coasters and in those 3 colors.
But that reminds me so much of that blanket I made for Jonathan, which is, it was royal blue, white, and turquoise. It was so
Actually,
beautiful.
this was given to me by Reggie. So these aren't the new versions.
Oh, I love that.
The white blows out like white,
Let me
and these
just,
two. So it's
I love that. Those two with white, I tell you.
it's
And then if
a
you,
thick cotton. It's like a DK cotton, 100%
mm,
cotton. So if
mm,
he spills something on it, he just tosses it in his washer.
yes,
So
but I love that
that's
because,
why I wanted these instead of those regular coasters. And because he has a dark gray couch coming, the
yes,
floors are like in gray colors and the walls are all white. So I was the dark gray. He has a dark gray couch. He has a oak and white table and a side, and then like an end table next to the like one of those little side tables. And
yes.
so he has those, and then he has a dresser that is in oak as
Mm.
well. So we basically have the colors dark gray, light gray, and then these 3.
But neutrals with those, yes. I mean, even
Yeah.
white would go as a neutral, and then those blues. Oh, so that's lovely.
So he has
Yes.
like pops of blue, petrol, turquoise in his room, which basically all the
Mm.
same color scheme because petrol, turquoise, blues, they're all like in the
Yes.
um, same area of the color chart.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, that's
My
the
son
that's
also has that. He also has that navy and the turquoise and the white and the
yeah,
gray.
it's
And
calming.
the only thing that really pops there is he used a sun gold yellow, but only I think on 2 scatter cushions. So
Yeah,
that's yes.
but it's like a pop of color
Morning,
extra.
Gigi.
Yeah, but John doesn't like yellow. I tried to get him to do like an extra color, but nope.
But that white will be quite
Yeah, well,
bright, you know.
I thought like he has a white table, a white tabletop with the oak legs, and he has the side table is white as well with the oak legs. So I'm like, oh,
Okay.
okay.
Mm, lovely, lovely. Absolutely
And
beautiful.
this is the Hobby 88 cotton from the brand is called Black Friday. They have that
Ooh.
brand. But I think they have like a standard version of the 88 cotton anyway with the rainbow. Hi, Reggie. So yeah, this is what I got from Reggie, and basically John adopted it. So or claimed it, better word.
What is she saying? Daytime 10 degrees, nighttime 7. Southern and daytime 7. You know what? I think today on my temperature blanket, I will actually reach the lowest color today. So
And
let's see,
that's what, 10 degrees?
10 degrees. So,
Lucky you.
no, well,
For
that
us,
is
a
relative.
low temperature in the winter is minus 25.
Oh, no, oh, no.
Yeah?
Man, what are you
It's
doing?
24 degrees here. So I got 24 degrees.
I want to be there.
But
But no
naturally,
amount of
exactly when I have to take Sven to the physical therapist is right when it starts to rain.
it's like on time, on cue,
Yep.
on cue.
It's like every single time. So I'm going to be instead of wearing like my summer jacket that is waterproof, I'll be wearing my winter jacket that is waterproof because
You have a summer jacket
I
that's
have just
waterproof?
yeah,
Why?
I'm in Holland.
Windproof.
No, waterproof. I'm in
Rain.
Holland. We got rain. Normally I
All
would have
year
worn
round.
that, but right now I still have the cough. the little cough going on.
Oh
So
yeah,
I'm going to
take
be
good care of
bundled up
yourself.
warm, and yeah, no. Not I would rather sweat it out in the warm coat than be sick again.
Sick again.
I don't want
Snap.
it. I don't want it.
Yes. Now
It's
I
been
also
enough.
no. Now, it wasn't nice hearing you being so. Oh man, it's
Oh, that was an
like
improved voice. That was not
when
even me
Veronica
at my
came onto
worst.
my live and she explained to us how, how bad her back has been for the last 2 weeks. I felt like, oh my goodness, girl, and here you are suffering this terrible. It's like
Yeah.
you disappear from YouTube and you're suffering this terrible backache. And yes, it rains here in the summer, says Reggie. Reggie, you
Yep.
scared the heebie-jeebies out of me last night
No, it's
with
the
your live.
we
I,
can get like
I was
rain
listening.
everywhere,
I was
like
listening to your
anytime.
live, Reggie, and I'm like, I'm like this. I'm between. I think I should turn this off, or I think I should listen, but just keep another tab open because it's too much for my nerves. Because I'm like, did I do something wrong? Maybe did I maybe not do that right? And Reggie's just,
Well, if you
I
did
mean,
not
you
do
did
it
a good
right,
job, but
if you
I
did
was
not
like,
do it right, you would have been gone already.
I know, but I mean, I was like, oh, if she said that, is that me?
But no,
I
it's the
think that
best.
maybe I did.
It's her advice to make your channel the best it can be.
Yes,
And
look, look,
that is
everything was,
that's how you should look at it. Like, not if am I doing it wrong? It's like, oh, what can I learn from this, and what can I do to my channel
yes,
to make it better? That's it.
yes. But it was videos that was already up, and I'm thinking, I wonder if someone would complain about that, but no one has yet. But that's what
You know.
I meant. I mean, it was a fantastic episode. I mean, we had
Yeah.
to see that. That was just necessary.
I have to go back and watch a lot of it because I was detained because Marco decided, oh, I'm going to drop something off at a friend's house and I'll be back on time in time for dinner. I was like, yeah, well, we're eating earlier because I want to go to Reggie's live. He was like, yeah, that's fine. Did you think he was on time?
Oh, probably not.
Not even
No.
remotely close. So, my
Okay.
name is Barbara or Whisper or Barb. Either works.
Who
Precious
asked?
daughter of Yah.
Okay. Blessings,
I don't
Ursula.
know
And
who
yes,
you are
sorry, I don't.
either.
Yes. Yes. I met her in DIY Creations.
Oh,
Maralies
cool.
says, in 2011, I went to Amsterdam in April. Was the coldest I have ever been, as a South African probably. And then they said it's their spring.
Well, that kind of
Ooh.
depends because April is kind of like our switching point. We've had super hot the spring days in April, but we've had like cold winter, rain, snow in April. That can happen. April we can never make any sense
Wow.
out of. No, April is the
Rose,
worst
that is
time to visit Holland. Let's put it that way.
that's super cold, Rosemary. Hello, Miss Shetland. My Miss Shetland. Julie Woolinets, how are you? So glad to see you. I've got a question. I've got a few questions that I prepared for today because I thought, you don't always want to ask. Sometimes I see questions and I think, I don't even want someone to ask me that question because I don't feel like answering that question. You know what I mean? So I only sort of pick the questions that I feel like answering. And then on the one side of it, there was this teen. Well, she probably is like 22, and she was saying, I wish we could just choose the age we want to be and just stay there. I do
If I could have the body of my 25-year-old self after having given birth, thank you very much, after having given birth, not pregnant. If I could get my body of my 25-year-old, but the knowledge of me now,
Yes.
awesome. Because I
Okay, I
didn't
would
have
also
that
say,
many aches and
I would
pains at
love to.
that time yet.
Yes, I would love to choose also. Go back to which body? 25, even 26.
Yeah,
But today's
25,
knowledge.
26.
Today's
Yeah,
knowledge.
today's knowledge,
Today's
25,
knowledge.
26-year old body. That would be awesome.
Yes. So, okay, so well, this the question wasn't really, but you can tell me if there's a time that you would choose in your life where sort of your best body, but maybe with today's knowledge, you can let us know in the chat. And
Yeah.
but the question there's another question that I'd like to ask, and that is, what is your favorite thing you own, and why is it your favorite? Now, your favorite thing that you own. I would say my laptop. Yes, I love yarn. Yes, I love everything, but my favorite thing. Okay, sort of. I'm thinking favorite thing like in, if I had to choose, and that's all I get.
Yeah, then
Because
even no,
with a
not even my
laptop,
computer. No.
I could connect to you guys, and I could 17 before I fell apart.
Yes, basically that, Cheryl. Yeah.
Yes. 26 before I exploded is mine. It's like 26, boom.
Yeah.
My thinnest was my summer, 96, says Frenchie. That size, but not from being sick and today. No, but not from being sick and today's knowledge. Yes, hey, I think everybody would choose the knowledge you've gained up to now because that helps you. Absolutely. You don't want to be any less wiser than you are now. My body can stay as it is, but I felt best late 40s and early 50s. Okay, so, well, if you felt the best then, it means your body felt the best then, or your brain, or your mind. So it's then the 40s, 50s brain with today's knowledge. Brenda! Hello, Brenda. How are you? Good morning. Good to see you. I
have to say, I may have to say, like, can I have my 26-year-old body with plus 10 kilograms? Because I was kind of skinny.
What? 26 plus
I had
10.
a size 2. I'm not a build for a size 2.
Wow.
I'm 5'11", like you.
Yeah.
But I was maybe 52 kilos.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, like, if I was 62, I wouldn't be that skinny anymore, or at least not that.
I was 69, and that was a good weight for me.
Yeah, no, 62 is actually might still be a little on the icky side, but that wasn't too
Good
bad.
morning, GrannySquare. Good morning. Filling up with coffee to get ready to go back to work after vacation. My 29-year-old self with my now brain. Hey, isn't that interesting? Everybody wants their now brain.
Yeah, the now brain.
Fantastic.
With all the stuff that we've learned in the years to follow, yeah.
Oh, yes, definitely. And when have you felt the most challenged? The most challenged. Well, I tell you, I didn't have to think long before I got to that answer. The most challenged was when I was faced with my son's diagnosis because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do, and there wasn't help around.
The diagnosis of John wasn't actually that much of an issue. I was more worried about him being mentally disabled because he had lack of oxygen to the brain. So I was more worried about that and how that would affect him, but neither affected him much. So it will be okay, but they need a lot of instruction, and they will need a lot of instruction for the rest of their life. And structure.
Yeah.
Instruction and structure. And then, like, I noticed, like, John is now 21, and he has been in assisted living program since he was 16, and he's now so it took him 5 years to be at the point that he's going to the next level of assisted living, which basically means that he will cook and clean and do everything for himself. And then basically has just somebody watching over his shoulder. Still everything okay over here? Do you have everything you need?
Yes.
That's it. So,
but that is fantastic. I mean, we don't have that here. So if you have it, you have, say, a place like that with 100 residents and 100. But if you think how many in the population has that, then it is by far not supplied. So
no, there's a shortage here as well. There's a shortage here as well, for sure.
But John
falls in the.
Yeah, it's when she was a teenager. She was the most challenged. Yes, John falls in.
John falls under the mentally challenged.
Yes.
Because he had lack of oxygen to the brain. Doesn't mean that he's not smart, because he's smart as hell. But it's not. That has nothing to do with, because they're thinking like, whatever. But no, it's not something that he is not smart. It's that he is emotionally challenged. He has no emotions. Or very few. And he doesn't recognize pain. He doesn't. Pain is not something that registers. It just goes.
Yes. Wow.
It has to be extreme. Like really extreme pain for him to even register it. So, like.
Wow.
Yeah, like he had a very bad ear infection and he didn't even notice it. Like it just came out of his ear.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that is the why he cannot be fully on his own, because there always needs to be somebody checking in on him. Are you doing okay? Is there something wrong with your body? Do you feel any aches or in his case he calls it annoyances? Something that irritates him. It's irritated. And then he would say, yeah, my back irritates me. Doctor. Turned out he had a torn muscle in his back and it was infected. But that irritates him. Yeah, it irritates him. It doesn't register as pain. So, and if he does know what a headache is, but if he says he has a headache, close the curtains, turn out all the sounds, because that means he has a migraine. If he says he's a little nauseous or he has a little tummy ache, that's what he calls it. I have a little tummy ache. Start grabbing a bucket. Send him to bed with paracetamol, because that means that he has got the freaking flu. That's it.
Wow.
There's not like no nuances. Like a little tummy ache, but he has the flu.
No.
So that is why he can never live completely on his own unless he has a partner. If he has a girlfriend who does not have that same issue and can find out what is going on with him, then he would be fine to live on his own.
Definitely.
But if he will, but that has to be like a very stable relationship before we let him go.
Yes, absolutely. She says, I guess I must be scared of aging as I'm only 27. Don't be scared of aging, because we're not scared of aging. It's don't let go of that body.
Oh no, I'm fine with my age.
32. I got my diagnosis.
I got a compliment. I was just totally fine. I was like, okay, oil of Olas is working for me. Never used it, but okay. Because I was in that costume that I shared the picture of me and Sven.
Yes.
And they were like, oh, they were telling this guy, like, what age do you think she is? And he was like, I don't know. So I'll take a wild guess. And he was like, 38. You can stay.
Yes, agree with him. Be quick to agree.
Yep. I was like, you can stay. And they were like,
Stephanie says,
she has a 27-year-old daughter. That is not possible. I'm like, 38, I'll take it.
Possible. Definitely.
It is, no. In my case, no. Actually,
no, not possible. But I mean, if he says you're 38, take it. Agree as fast as you can.
I'll take it.
Stephanie says, I'd stay at my 38-year-old body and be perfectly happy. My body was totally ravaged by that point, but I still looked my best. What? Your body was ravaged?
No,
and Inga says, I must to go. I will help my brother. Sorry. Okay, Inge, listen, help your brother
There's a difference between our real
take
age and
care.
our EDS age. EDS age is much higher. Like
Oh,
Sven
okay.
is 14 years old. His EDS age, he has a body of a 45-year-old in wear and
Ooh.
tear. That's the wear and tear. So,
Oh,
like
yes.
me, I'm 46 years old. My body has the wear and tear of an 80-year-old.
Oh, my. Yes. No,
Yeah.
okay. That is. Francis is
That's why
50,
we call it
braving
EDS
it
age.
and loving it. And GrannySquare says, when I got excited to turn 50, some was, why are you so excited to be 50? My answer to them, not everyone makes it to 50. That was 3 years ago. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, for
true.
sure. Hey,
That
I
is
was not
absolutely
supposed
true.
to be here 3 times over, so I'm good.
So what is your favorite thing? What did I say?
And my favorite thing in the world that I want to keep
Well,
is
that you own and why?
the
Yeah.
craft cabinet I have up in the attic.
Okay.
It's an oak hand carved cabinet that I have up there, and my grandfather made it.
Look what she says.
That was
Even though our skin looks like an angel's, it's
yep.
insane, Barb.
Like they were like, you cannot be 46 because right now I still got like a little bit of pan eye effect because I'm tired. But yeah, they were like, yeah, no, that cannot be. Like, yep.
But it is amazing. Sometimes if you see the moms and you think, what? You've got an adult as a child, and the adult might even have a baby. So it is really, grandmothers don't look like they used to.
No, my
People
mom
who
is now a
retire,
great grandma. My mom
people
is a
who
great
retire
grandma.
don't look like people who retire anymore. Because when I was younger, in the 80s, when someone said they are 60 and they're going to retire, they looked like they were ready at
Yeah.
the end of life.
Well,
They were ready to be.
that is because our lives have gotten quality wise much better. Like the
Yes.
quality of our lives is way better now than it used to be. So that is why people do not look that old anymore. On the other hand, my mom feels ancient right now because she's a great grandma. I'm like, it's not my fault. It's not my
So, what's
kid.
your favorite thing you own and why? And Julie's is her car. And the why is because shops, etc., are too far away not to have a car here in Canada, and the bus service is not good. So, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Then a car
mine
is
would be
something
my laptop.
essential. Yeah.
Oh, precious daughter of yours, you have 7 grandbabies. Wow. I get crazy looks every time I have my granddaughters and they call me Gigi in public. Wow. Well, absolutely, because you don't look like a grandmother.
That is for sure.
If my mom were here, she would be 84. If my daddy were here, he would be 108. Wow. My daddy was 81 when my oldest daughter was born, says Granny. And
No,
Stephanie's
my
favorite thing
dad
is
is
a
still here.
yarn stash, her iron frying pan. Says Granny Square's favorite thing. I can't wait for that precious daughter of yours, says Stephanie. Wow. If
My
you could
dad is
make
still around
master
though.
if you could master a foreign language, guaranteed, if someone could guarantee you could master a foreign language, which one
Master
would it
of foreign
be?
language, German.
And why? And why? Yes. So
Because
you can choose.
for me
Which
it's
one?
German. Master German. So because
Really?
yeah, I'm okay-ish if I've been there for a while, but like for me right now, if I have to switch to German, I cannot. I cannot do that switch, which I can do in English. I could switch from Dutch to English, no problem. I
Hmm.
cannot do that in German. And I do go to Germany a lot. So that's why.
Ooh, Italian. Italian because it's my dream to spend lots of time in Italy, says Stephanie. Oh, that's
Ooh,
great.
nice.
And sign language, says Granny Square. I think I was thinking which would it be, and I would think it will have to be one. I want it to be one of those languages that are like squiggles. So it's either Hebrew, Arabic, or Chinese. One of those three. It would be one of those three, because I would be want to understand.
Japanese, I have the scribbles as well.
Yes, yes. Good morning, Crystal. How are you? Good to see you. And the question is, Ricola, if you could guaranteed you could master a foreign language, which one would it be and why? So Rosemary's off to lunch. Enjoy. Ooh, in this weather, what are you having? Soup. Craig made us lovely soup last night, a butternut soup, and then he took his portion to the neighbor and he went to have it with him. Ah, Marlies,
that's nice.
To be able to fit in. Yes, I would also like to be fluent in Xhosa or even Zulu, because that's two of our biggest. Well, in the province that I live, Xhosa is one of the most. There are many Xhosa speaking people here, so I would like to. That would be definitely. And good morning, Gina Barnett. And precious daughter of yours says, I love being a grandmother. It is amazing. Hello, Gina. Swahili, says Cheryl. Oh, okay. Swahili. Spanish would be easy since I'm already fluent in French, English, and it has elements of both.
Yeah.
Okay. And Italian, says Crystal, because I have a family that speak it, and I'd love to be able to speak it. Okay.
Hi, Gina.
Nice to see you, Barb, says Gina. There you go. Tagalog for me, then I would know what my boss is saying. Yes, that is a difficult language to write. I've seen that. And precious daughter of yours says sign language. Okay, yeah. I did a bit of sign language when we were teaching Jonathan to speak. So we used the sign language just to get him to speak, and then he was fine after that. Maltese, as I would like to go and live in Malta, says Linda. Wow.
Yep.
It's fantastic.
Welcome French, back, Linda. Hope you had a good lunch.
Gina wants to speak French. And why?
No French for me.
No French. Look, I think anything else you can learn, but those languages.
Well, you said which one do you want to master? I don't want to master French.
No. No. If they say to you, pick one and it's guaranteed that you will master it, I would want it to be one that I don't think I can master easily by myself, which is either like Mandarin or.
Yeah, that's why I said German, because I have issues with it.
Hebrew.
Severe.
Yes.
I have issues with it. And like I didn't have issues with French. That's why I was like, no, I don't need to master it.
You don't have issues with French. Well, you're good at
I was actually able to learn it pretty quick in high school, but I dropped it.
Wow.
Because it was you need to have 2 years of it mandatory, and then it becomes an elective course, and it didn't fit in with the 6 classes that I had picked at the end. So I had Dutch, English, math, physics, science class, and biology.
Wow. We had German in high school as well, and but I only took, I think, 2 years of it. 2 years of German.
I had 2 years of French and 2 years of German. And the 2 years of German was was a nightmare.
So many words to say simple things. Well, I don't know French that well, so I wouldn't know if that. It is probably like
it's true. If you want to describe something in like for us, if you want to say it's creamy, then you say it's creamy. In French, it's like da, 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 and it means the same 2 words.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. No.
I took 2 years of German in high school. 1/4 of Spanish in college was hard after the German. And
German and
Linda
Spanish
says,
do not mix.
born in Malta, I could speak it, but since we left, I lost it. Okay, but then you could probably pick it up once you move there. What does Rick say? Is he ready to move to Malta? That's the question. German was the only class I got an F in high school, says Cheryl. Well, those
Because
years you had
German
to
is
learn
like a
everything.
different. German is a completely different foreign language to learn than like Spanish. Spanish and English mix. German and English do not mix. They do not look anything alike. They don't sound anything alike. So they don't mix.
Loved being in Amsterdam. I mixed Afrikaans and a bit of Dutch to speak to the locals and loved it. Only had to switch to English a few times. Ooh, Marlies, I would love that. Just being able to understand you guys. I'm not sure if you would understand us so well, but we would understand you for sure. And the Flemish that Inga speaks, we would definitely be able to understand. That is like so close to Afrikaans, it's not even funny. Today, says Rick, as it is raining. He's ready to move to Malta today because it's raining so much. What? Tell him he needs the rain for that garden of his. Maltese is a mixture of Arabic and other languages. Linda, I'm so super impressed that you could master that, eh? But she probably did the Linda way. Today we speak Maltese only. Tomorrow, Maltese only. The next day, okay, now a little bit of English. And that's how you do it. Oh, I'm so glad I did a Linda on this blanket because this blanket was really working on me because the baby is due in September and, you think it's June. Oh, you think it's May, June, July. There's lots of time. And then I said, Jessica still wanted to make something for that baby. I say, that September is weeks away. You better get a move on because it is July, August is 4 weeks.
It's only 6.
And then
It's only 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You only got 6 weeks.
Let's move on. Yes, absolutely. He says the garden has enough rain. Oh, nah? Really? So, well, in Malta, would the garden have enough rain in Malta is the question, actually. So, yes.
I could see Rick wanting to go to Malta.
Yes, I mean, he would just, he's a jack of all trades. He would fit in there.
Well,
Gina
not just
says,
that, but can you imagine the tropical, more tropical like flowers and stuff that he can grow in the gardens there? That would not work in England because it's just being too cold.
Yes. She says, my grandmother spoke French and English. I have her on film talking about her childhood, and it's in French. That's why I want to learn French.
Oh, that is cool.
That is so sweet. Thanks for letting me drop in, says GrannySquare. Got to drive 35 miles to work through the woods and sketchy call service. What? Well, I hope that you drive safe and just take it slowly. I can speak Turkish, not as fluent as I used to be. Well, Linda, I mean, that you can speak it at all is better than, all I know is kartopu, which means snowball. Hello, Sandra.
And you only know that, and you know that from the yarn.
Yes.
And you know that from a yarn, and you've heard that from Reggie.
Yes, and from I heard it from Linda too.
And Secret Yarnery talked about it as well.
Yes. So that's the only thing. That's the only Turkish I know. Nothing else. Drive safe, Grammy, says Trudy. Hi, Sandra, says Linda. And tell me, so what's your go-to dish to make for dinner? What is it in summer and what is it in winter? I think in summer it would be, you know what my husband loves to make? He loves to make a pasta, but now the small shells with cucumber, fresh cucumber, and pineapple pieces and the green peppers, the yellow peppers, the red peppers, and
Pineapple.
pineapple.
Keep it away from me. Highly allergic.
And then, yes, and he takes those things and he mixes it and he puts a lovely sauce over it, and it stays in the fridge. And anybody who's hungry in summer
cold pasta
can just
salad.
go and can have this cold pasta. There you go. Oh, you've got all the words right there. And in summer, in winter, it will have to be an easy soup that just you boil the ingredients and you mix it and blend it, and it's a beautiful smooth one.
For the winter, it probably would be beef stew.
Soup.
So no, beef stew.
Go-to dinner. A go-to dinner.
A go-to dinner for me would be beef stew in the wintertime. And summer, probably something like grilled meat, baked potatoes, and salad.
Ooh, lovely.
Like a cucumber salad or something like fresh.
Precious daughter of yours.
Hey,
I also love to speak Cheyenne and Blackfoot because I'm part of each, and Mohawk because I have family who is Mohawk because of my stepdad who was Mohawk. Some of his family still live there. Hello, Linda, and chutney chicken with mixed vegetables. Ooh, and chicken salad with rice noodles.
Sounds good.
Hello, Coco, and everyone, and winter soup, summer barbecue. Hello. Listen, say hello to our English Rose.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
My darning needle.
So what is your go-to summer dish and your go-to winter dish?
Go-to summer dish is salad with anything I can put with it. Chicken, ham, and in the winter, my go-to dish are my soups.
Yep.
Yes, winter soup is very easy for winter.
Yeah.
Frothy clam chowder in summer, creamy in winter. What is that? I don't know what a frothy clam chowder.
Well, brothy is like a clear soup, and with clams in it, and the winter version is like.
I wish I knew how to make that
sauce.
clear soup.
That's easy.
I've seen that. Summertime, anything grilled, which means my husband cooked in the winter, would be beef stew. Gina agrees with you. There you go.
Yeah, I
beef
like
stew.
Stews. Cold pasta.
Cold pasta,
yes,
or any salad in summer.
Cold pasta salad is nice as well.
Wow. Yes, pasta is quite versatile, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you, Linda? Have you been for your walk today in the rain or not?
We actually, we've been for our walk, went for a nice walk today, and we missed the rain.
So yes, then the rain started.
Yeah, Rick's bought me new, well, he's bought both of us a new regatta waterproof jackets, because the ones we've had, they're like over 15 years old, and the waterproof has kind of gone. Hi, Coco. Hi, Brenda.
Chili in the winter, potato salad and chicken salad in summer. Ooh.
Okay. Done.
Wait. I must solo you because I want to see that. I love those colors. Okay, so this is for
the teapot.
Oh, lovely.
He has a thermos teapot, so that will be on.
Yeah.
So if there's like a drop going off the teapot, then it will go on this and not on this table.
Can you see that it goes with it?
Nearly. So this one is done.
That is fantastic.
Today, I'm hoping I've got 2 more rows to do, and then on my cocoon cardigan, and then I can sew it and then do the and the yeah, I've been really productive.
Now,
this
which fairies did that for you? I would like to employ them. I've got some things for them to do. I'll pay up. I don't mind.
So I've done quite a bit this weekend. I've done 12 more rows on my shawl, and I can only do 12 rows at a time because the patterns, so you need to concentrate so much on it, and that you can only do 12 rows at a time. So I've done that.
Yeah, but I saw that you have like quite a bit of lace work in it now. It's like
Yeah.
I saw that and was like, this bit of lace. You started the lace, and I was like, wee.
Yeah, and then I made I've joined the bod along.
Oh, you made that.
Yeah,
you made that.
I followed
Oh,
tutorial, and it took
that
me
is beautiful.
It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do that. This is Rick's.
Yes, so, I love the color. I love the camouflage color. I tell you, it's gorgeous.
So I've done that, and then I thought, oh, I might as well do a shawl. So I thought, what yarn shall I use? And I thought, I'll do one of my Christmas presents. So this is another bod along.
Oh, let me see. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's lovely.
So she gives you the first 8 rows, and then it's a repeat from row 3 to 8. So what I did was I followed the tutorial, then I went back and rewound the tutorial and wrote the rows down, and I'm just following it on now. So I'm quite pleased with it. So this is one
really
Christmas
good.
present on the hook, and hopefully that'll be finished soon. So at least I've done one.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, and Frenchie
did you get more work done on your cardi?
Sorry?
Did you get more done on the cardigan?
She
only has 2 rows to go.
The mandala cardigan.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah,
is that a different
I'm
one?
keeping up with Linda's whips. Can you imagine? Can you tell? Keeping up with them. Oh, you did quite a few.
That
Nice.
one. Wait. Let me see. Let's solo you. That is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous.
But again, you've got to be careful. You've got to it's kind of every other row is 2 double crochet, 2 chain, skip 1, 2 double crochet, and then on the next row it's kind of say the next round is 7 double crochet, 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, 8 double crochets. So you've got to keep count. So again, this is this is driving me nuts as well.
Yeah, you have to take your time on that one.
Yeah, so that's just going to be an as and when, but I definitely want this cocoon cardigan finished, if not today, tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm going to be reorganizing my craft room.
Oh, nice.
Room, I should say. I'm moving things around. I'm going to put my chair back in the corner where it was before, instead of with the window behind me.
Oh, so you can have the window, the blinds open.
Yes, and I'll get more light, and then I'm going to move this. And I've ordered some of those, the metal cubes that you can get, because I'm running out of space for my yarn.
Yeah. Shh, I did 2 yarn orders, and I'm not.
So I've ordered that. So I've been downstairs, and I said to Rick, tomorrow, and he said, yeah. I said, will you help me change my room round again, because then I can have the mannequin stood behind my chair, and then I've this space here in front of the window. I can have my desk here where my chair is, and then I've got the cubes this side, and in the cubes I can put kind of my whips and my big selection of books. I've got a new book. Ursula, do you want to see?
What kind of question is that? Naturally, she wants to see. You muted yourself.
Hi, Ruby. Do you want to see
Ursula,
it,
you muted
Claire?
yourself.
How did that happen? Yes, I want to see. Of course, I want to see. Good morning, Ruby. How are you?
So I've been on a lot of lives this weekend as well.
I saw you. I saw you.
I saw you too.
I've been on, I was on yours on Friday. Then I was on Nana Michelle's.
On Friday too?
Yeah. I was on, then Saturday night, I was on Katrina's. And then last night I was on Petra's. And I was on Jill's.
I was on Jill's as well for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was on Jill's early this morning.
When I got up this morning, they were still at it. 10 hours she did.
Wow.
I apologize.
I was at Jill's.
If you've already seen this book, but
wow. Whoa, wait, 21 crochet tanks and tunics.
It is.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah. So there's all them.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful.
And there is.
Oh, it's beautiful. And is it double knit?
Look at this one.
Woo! I love those little granny squares. Isn't that just gorgeous?
And then that one.
Oh, that's lovely. That is beautiful.
Uh-huh. There's a cup. I like this one.
Oh, that is like a that's like the box border stitch. It looks like it. Might not be, but I love that stitch.
But I would make it longer. I would make it to mid-thigh. And if you wore a turtleneck neck under it in the winter, it'd be nice and warm.
Ooh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
I like this one. That's the back. That's the front.
I love it.
This one's nice. This is like a waistcoat cardigan.
Oh, I love it. Good morning, Bev. Good morning, Consuelo. Good morning, Granny D. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that neckline. Oh, that's lovely.
And it's around the back as well.
Oh, no, that is so pretty. That is so pretty.
I like this as well. That's the back.
Oh, that's different, hey?
It is, and that's the front.
But that, that looks, it's, I mean, the simplicity of it makes it even fantastic. Everything in that magazine is beautiful, says Granny D.
It is. I like this one as well.
Oh, I love that pattern.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Marina. It should say Ursula, but it says Marina.
And then this is quite a nice one as well. I quite like the ruffle on that.
Okay, wait. Oh, no, man, that is a slip of the finger. Let me see.
Balboa.
Ooh, yes. So, I love that.
So I got this off Amazon. So I've got the link on my video from yesterday. So you can. Hi, Granny D. Hi, Bev.
Yes. Linda, it's hard to hear you. Does she say everyone? Okay, everyone got to go, says Frenchie.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye, Frenchie.
I've not put my microphone in. Let me just plug my microphone in. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Let me see. Is that yesterday's? Let me just quickly go and have a look. Yesterday's.
Podcast. Okay. It's my podcast. Before
I do that, let me exit solo. And Thank you for those who say that, keep us up to date with sound. Hello, 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 Tori. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while.
Hi, Tori. Can you hear me now, everybody?
Look, I can hear you, but it's the chat that must say if they can hear you.
For me, it's exactly the same right now.
Yeah, but I think we are on StreamYard, so we are a little bit different. Let me just quickly go. Linda Simpson Designs. I just want to quickly go grab that link for anybody who wants to order it, because you say it's podcast 31 one day ago. That's yesterday's link.
Yes, that's yesterday. Right. In the description.
So are you in the description box? So let's go and plunder that description box. Ooh, wait. What is that? Let me just solo you.
She's that's nice.
All kinds of.
That's beautiful.
I like the green one. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, they have all kinds of tops in here. I like the orange one, but I don't like the color. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I like.
Ooh,
I like the top, but I don't like
that.
The yellow one.
Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm just going to call that Linda's book, and I'm putting it in the chat. Good morning, Froggy.
Oh, I love that.
This one.
They're gorgeous.
Oh, I love the one on the left on the screen, because that one is beautiful. I think I can imagine that one too. Yes. So there is the 21 crochet tanks and tunics, the one that is Linda's book, if anybody is interested in that.
And this is the green one.
Oh, my goodness. Is that in German?
No, Dutch. It's a Dutch one.
But they are graphs.
Yeah, there's some graphs in here. Like, see, if I can put it like that, let's get rid of it.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why, unless I turn my volume up. I've got my microphone plugged in. Yeah.
Yes.
There are diagrams and
as long as there's graphs, diagrams, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, woman, that is gorgeous.
And it can with all we learned at Reggie's, we can easily make it to our size.
Oh, thank you for all the thumbs up as you come in. Please hit it. I do so appreciate it.
Oh,
this is also one of my favorites.
That is gorgeous. Now you see my 25-year-old body in that top is just
that. Exactly that.
Look, I was asking to the chat earlier.
Thank you.
If you could stay on one age, what it would be. But what we choose the age, and then where the body was the nicest, but we still want today's head with all the knowledge.
And this is the other one I picked up.
Oh, Haakmoeder. And that is and Sandra says, Linda, I can hear you just fine. Good morning, Amanda. And Amanda. Reggie is saying, good morning. Hello again. Hello Reggie.
Again.
Hi, Reggie.
And I want to make this one, but in my size.
20.
I want to make this one, but in my size.
Oh, yes.
I love that one.
Oh, that's beautiful. Would you make it in that color?
Of it, by the way. That's the back of it. Yes.
I love it.
It has like 2-button closure in the back. I love that.
Yes, I like to wear it in with a black tank top underneath or a dark blue.
And I picked myself up this one as well.
When were you out picking up all these things?
This morning.
That white one is gorgeous. Barbara says Coco.
Yeah, I love that one. There's so many more tops in here. Like, this is something I think Linda would like as well. Just because otherwise it will go through.
Yes, Bev. Froggy is Jennifer. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I love
it. That's why I said I know Linda was going to like that one.
My little eyes are like shining.
And it comes with a big graph. See?
Oh, that's lovely.
Diagram chart.
That's nice.
Oh, we love the graphs. The graphs just supersede any language.
Also, this is too cute.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh, lovely.
Because in the winter,
I think I'll have to have some slits up the hips because No, she's exiting a cold. She's not coming down with it. She's getting up with it now.
No, it's the last of it. So
that's pretty too.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it.
There's a glare coming on.
I love it. Is that a variegated yarn that they use there? Obviously, hey.
Well, you
Good
can
morning,
use
Bonnie.
Yarn for that.
Hi, Bonnie.
Bonnie got knits.
And they made one that has you written all over it. With your 25-year-old body, remember?
Woo! That is so funny.
I could wear that now. I could wear that.
And it's not that hard, see?
You see, what happens is Linda took my 25-year-old body and now she's got it. So now what must I do? I'm left with.
See, and they have like all the...
Hello, just look at it.
Body.
It has all the graphs and then how you should layer it out. So... Did
you hear this disrespectful woman? I've got her 60-plus body. Huh? Yeah, I must put her on solo and leave her there. I think so. Oh, that's beautiful.
Like that. Oh,
that's beautiful. I love tops that have slits on the sides.
And again, also the back. It doesn't really need all the written instructions because that is, this is how you put it together. And then you have the granny square and the half granny square. That's
beautiful. For the granny.
Yeah, for the granny square.
Oh, Reggie would wear that. Yeah, well, Reggie could, and Reggie would.
You would and you can because you still are like. That is. I love that Cardi though.
Reggie,
that is cute.
Reggie better hang on to that body she's got there because whatever age that is. But I don't think she looks like she's got it in the genes, you know.
And then.
Oh gosh, that is just stunning. Oh,
I love all those patterns. I was like, yeah, that's mine. And the other one that I got is more like summer house materials and little accessories.
Oh, you took the whole shelf home, it seems to me.
Heck no. There's like 15 others out there.
Wow.
We have like 20 different crochet magazines in Dutch. Can I get off solo now?
No.
Yes, but I mean, you were showing the most beautiful stuff. Listen, I'm going to put this Linda on solo and just keep her there, grill her. How dare she say? I've got her 60-year-old body. I tell you what, then you'll be very healthy at 60. I can tell you that much. You won't be able to sleep, but you'll be very healthy.
Oh, I can sleep. I can sleep. Believe me, I can sleep.
No. I've got your body at 60. You will not be able to sleep. Sorry. You asked for it. Now you've got it.
Yeah, but I've got your 25 body and you had no problem sleeping when you were 25. So
I rest my case.
Jay, Reggie, you need to go to Primera in Holland.
Look for the magazines at the post shop and they never have them. Well, there you say. She said you must go to Primera.
They have them.
Where is that, Primera?
That's in basically a little. It's kind of like a combination magazine shop, book shop, and they have like now the prepare for school, start to school stuff laying there.
Oh, like a big stationer.
Yeah, it's just like a stationery, book shop, magazine shop, and cigarette shop in crammed all into one. Like you can get a birthday card there. You can get a birthday card there, but you also can get a book there. It's like all of the same. So yeah.
Yay! I'm doing the last stitch.
Yay! And the other work in progress that I had is
I've done it, guys. I've done it. I've got a square.
Oh,
nice.
that is looking so good. That is looking so good.
Now I've got to sew it
That's
together.
looking so good.
That's going to be fun.
And is it getting a little cuff? Woo!
Yes.
Wait.
That is nice. Oh, I like that. Has it got sparkle on it?
Prachtig. Prachtig.
No, it has a shine to it. See?
Yeah.
Yes, that looks like those unforgettable yarn.
Yeah, that's the same kind of stuff.
I love that
Very nice
pattern. I love that pattern.
So
and
that is going to be a poncho.
Sideline hustle. Start mailing out those mags.
Yeah, but it's in Dutch. You guys don't have it. Yeah, well, unless you want to work with the graphs, then yeah. But otherwise, it's Dutch.
Good morning, Dragon Bee Crochet. Is it nap time yet? Nope. Going on 6 a.m. Here it is 2 p.m. Morning, Lisa.
And I finally have one.
Oh, yes. Beautiful.
I got that from Reggie. So, that is my J-hook crochet.
When you went to your trip.
Yep. See, J-hook crochet.
That's beautiful.
It's a rainbow one because it goes from soft lilac at the bottom to like a yellowish green at the top.
Oh, it is beautiful. It is so gorgeous.
That is mine. Mine. And I didn't buy just a little yarn lately. I've bought a lot.
You guys,
there is a yarn order coming in with 8 cakes, the color changing cakes, the cotton ones. And there is at least another 7 skeins of eyelash yarn coming in. And there is, I think, another 7 skeins of yarn that is like this, but not of the same brand. So I'm trying one out.
Crochet. It is a 3D printed, what do you call that?
I have been bugging Reggie for the longest time that I wanted one of those yarn molds, and now I got one.
Well, I also forgot to tell you, I'm now up to the heel turn on my second sock.
Yay! Yeah, I saw that you were working on it, I think yesterday?
No, it's the day before.
Oh.
Saturday, in the live at Katrina's.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I saw that you were working on it, but I wasn't sure when exactly, but
yeah,
you've gotten that done pretty quick.
I know.
She was on coffee. Squirrel coffee.
Had to be.
Well, in the lives on Saturday, I did the sock. And on Friday, I did the sock. And then yesterday, last night in the lives, I was doing this. So that's why I've got them done. Because they're so quick and easy. So I'm determined.
So you didn't get much sleep?
Yeah, probably not.
I had a good 6 hours sleep last night, and I had 8 hours sleep the night before.
Okay. Bonnie says I had to buy more wire cubes that arrived today. Expanding wall of 5 high by 8 wide. Another row of 5 cubes. Bonnie, I thought your son said she had enough yarn for the next how many years, and who's going to do anything? I think she's getting ready for, that is all inheritance. How do you say this? The inheritance. All downhill from here, hey, says Linda.
Yeah.
Good morning. Here comes the police lady that scared the heebie-jeebies out of me last night in that live. I'm like,
no, I got like that. This is the one that I'm working that poncho with.
Nice.
So
oh yes, but that is beautiful. How many whips do you have, Linda? Do you have a whip pile like me? Says precious daughter of Yah. Oh well, Linda's very organized.
No.
I don't. I've got about 6. I've got one. I've got a cardigan, I've got a shawl. I've got a secret project. I've got my sock. I've got another shawl, which is a Christmas present. I'm finishing off this, and so I've got about 7 whips.
Wow, you've got 2 hands that you need. Good morning, Joan. Joan is my bestie. She says, I would like to learn Fanakalo. It's a bridging language that is used in the mining culture in South Africa and is Zulu-based. Well, I'm glad you've been watching us and, lurking. We like those lurkers. Granny D says, I have a cubby unit I need to put together also. Why? For more yarn? Right, Linda? Blame my son. She says, I call my yarn collection my daughter's inheritance too, says Granny D. Oh my goodness.
That's good.
I got, gosh knows who will get my yarn.
No, my daughter was like, you better finish that stuff. Like, all of it. It needs to be gone.
Wow. Are you ready?
And I just told her I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
Good. I'm working on a test pattern that I'm testing for someone right now, and it is very complex. It has 24 pages long of charts.
Wow.
Yes.
My goodness. What the heck is that?
And it is, yeah. It is tricky, I gotta say. It is tricky.
But isn't it, I find a test pattern is tricky only because it's like...
It's testing.
Yes, but it's because the design is in the designer's head, so they see the complete picture and you're sort of finding your way.
Yeah.
So, yes.
It's,
did your team win? Did your team win, Reggie? I didn't follow.
Well, not my team because the Germans are out. But,
but the
yes,
team that you supported.
The team we were rooting for won. Yes, the Italians. It was a good game, I must say. It was very long. I had to stay up very late to watch the penalty shots. And normally I like to stay up and watch the...
Hello, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
The ceremony? How do you say?
Yes. Yeah.
But
at the end.
This time I didn't.
Okay.
I did something wrong here and I have no idea how to fix it now. I think I'm gonna choose a different
Pick a GrannySquare.
a different project to work on right now, because there's a thing here that I guess I need to ask the designer how she meant for this to be done, and I cannot figure it out by myself. This is what I have so far from it.
Oh, that looks beautiful. Just hold it there, solo. Oh, that's pretty, hey? But that is involved.
Super pretty, but yeah,
that looks like front post, back post.
There's a lot of front post, back posts here. Yeah. And that's
beautiful.
This is the first 8 rows. So I'm on row 9 right now. And I can't find a solution. So I'm gonna put that one aside. And I need to write her and ask a question. Now I'm
Absolutely.
And then I gotta pick up another one.
That bag. I love that project.
I will pick up that one.
These project bags are just gorgeous.
I love my project bags. I think I can, like, there's one thing I can buy more and more and more of and never have enough is project bags. The more project bags you have, the more whips you can have, right?
Yeah, I
Tori
should
is
not
going
go
back to
into
work.
that trap.
Catch you later, Tori. Ooh, let me solo you because that is so pretty. Oh my hat, that is gorgeous.
That is not
Tori,
an
have a
easier
beautiful
pattern
day.
to do.
No.
You think this is easier? I don't. This is. I don't know. At that level, I would still have to concentrate.
It's not
That is-
easier, but it's not easier, but it's simpler. Does that make sense?
Oh yes.
It does in
Yes,
my
because
mind.
Yes, because the other one is still at row 9, 8, 9. So you're still trying to figure it out where.
Yeah.
This one is probably on the third repeat.
This one
Or
is,
something.
I am now starting a new repeat. Yeah.
Yes. They're absolutely gorgeous, Reggie. Reggie
Thank
says,
you.
Diana. Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not doing, like, I got your members project right here. I'm like, no. I will be making a ton of mistakes if I try to do that during his life. That is not going to happen. So I'm just making coasters and made the big teapot coaster. Recognize it?
Hey, is that the yarn I gave you?
Yeah.
I recognize
Absolutely.
the colors.
John is going into his new apartment this weekend, and he picked these colors as his accent colors.
Yeah.
So this is going to be for his, he has like a thermos teapot. So that is for this one, and then he's going to have a couple of coasters to go with it.
Oh,
Nice.
Lovely. I have coasters exactly that color in this room because it goes with this room, which is also white and like this duck egg blue and
Also,
neutral
what is this
stone color.
amazing scarf that you are wearing?
This one.
Yes.
It is just the yarn. The yarn is actually the thing. Okay, I'll show you like this solo. It is actually the yarn is the thing. I have on this is purple, and you can't see purple on purple. If I take this off, but then I've got, it's like this.
Yeah.
And I've just put it there because I like it there. And then I put on this, which is knitted. It's knitted. You can pull it like that probably.
Yeah.
And it's very soft. I don't know. It's a few years ago that I made it. Quite a few years ago that I made it. So
I love that scarf. It's so cool.
Because it looks like a fur.
Yeah,
around
it's like
a jacket.
Like a fur scarf.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So
that's amazing.
Yay! Really welcome to the gang, Melissa.
Yay!
Melissa!
New member. New member.
New
Hello.
Member.
Welcome.
And welcome to the new member. Have to say hello, hello. So thank you so much for that. Welcome to the Square Squad. Drink to that. Cheers. So I'm finding my new rhythm, having my neighbor here often. So yesterday I discussed with him the week, like today is lives, and I'd like to do some filming after that. And yes, it's just how it is, hey? Things, life happens and you've got to adjust. Thank you, says Melissa. You are so welcome. And Grenady says she loves it, very pretty. I made and sold so many of those. They were very popular even in Florida. Yes, wow. I tell you, you don't need a lot. And it is really, I mean, if I would make a cardigan and I put this at the end, it would look like a fur thingy. But yeah, I like it because it's very soft. It's incredibly soft. So that's what I wanted. Something very soft. Ooh, I think this week should see the end of my baby mosaic blanket. Never to ever repeat this mistake of a 4-ply yarn in a mosaic baby blanket ever again. So such a difficult lesson that I've learned. But I've done a Linda on it, and I'm winning. I am winning. So it's the end of that. So this week,
the end of that blanket, the end of that project, the end of
end
time,
of this
the end of
project,
what?
the end of this blanket, and I'm so glad to see the behind of it, the backside of it.
The behind. You're glad to see the behind of it, so you can kick it.
Oh,
Use the boot and
she was nearly close to biting it.
I tell you, so I there was a time when I really lost my crojo for this project, but I couldn't abandon it. And I said to Jessica, I actually realized the baby is here in September. We better get a move on. So I'm glad that for the last week I've been really focusing on that. So because it's 4-ply, I'm not going to get anywhere if it doesn't make itself, and it's not going to be done if I don't put your head down and just keep going row after row, because that's how it's done. Journey of 1,000 steps starts with a step after a step after a step. So I've got to put in that stitch. It's like building a house, one stitch on top of another. So it was just a very challenging. Yes, it's a Diane. I love mosaic crochet. It's so much fun. My mistake I made, Diane, being a novice to mosaic, is I started with 4-ply yarn. So it is beautiful, but it's 4-ply yarn. So, and by the time I decided I could just as well kick myself, it was too late. Melissa says, I hate when that happens, when you are excited about a project, but then you lose your crochet after so long. Woo, I tell you, it was just taking so long to get somewhere. I put in a lot of hours to get like a little bit done in a day, and it feels like I can't do that. If that's the only progress I'm going to make today, it's different if it's a lacy shawl. Then at least you know this is going to be a garment. And appointment in half an hour. Bye-bye, ladies. Cheryl, enjoy. I hope everything goes well and that there's good news. And Dragon Bee also says, I think her name is Lisa. Dragon Bee, is your name Lisa? Also says goodbye. Yes, so this is the fun part, is really doing the I would think, to me, the best part has been doing the border, because it is just, I've never done anything like that. It's given me so many ideas for my temperature blanket. Oh, and I definitely, today we're hitting the lowest temperature on my temperature blanket. I didn't think I'll use that yarn, the entire blanket. Today we are using it.
Oh,
wow. Melissa saying, Linda is so focused. Are you knitting your other sock? She's asking.
No,
and Reggie's saying,
oh,
she's saying, ooh, a cocoon.
The
cocoon, is it?
Yeah.
And then, is it getting cuffs? I think, did you say it's getting cuffs?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. This is the
pattern.
This is the pattern. But I didn't do the
quickly
squares, so I've got cuffs.
Yeah, she did. She did. Moss stitch. Oh, that name escaped me now. Reggie, in your university live yesterday about the only thing I could say, yay. What? About the only thing I could say, yay, I do that. I film in my squirrel corner most all the time. Well, I could also add that I don't have background. Listen, I was listening to Reggie and I'm like, she's saying, if you're going to film in this place or in that place, and I'm like, ooh, I have. And then she says, do it all the time. I'm like, ooh, I did. That's what I'm saying. And I'm like, she said, if you do this and if you do that, and I'm like, oh, I've done that. Oh, I've done that. Oh, she says it's okay. Okay. So that's what I was thinking. At a certain point, I thought, this is so scary. I think I should just turn this off. It's better if I don't hear this, because this is scaring the heebie-jeebies out of me.
But listen, you know what was funny?
Background.
the funny thing was that I was talking about things that me as a viewer, not as a crocheter on YouTube, as a viewer, things that annoy me when I watch YouTube. And the funny thing was that about 80% of the people in the chat were agreeing with me. And more people were saying, I don't like when someone does a video in their car unless the place they are driving to is the subject of the video.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I mean,
Yes.
I would always get annoyed when people film in the car because it felt to me like they couldn't be bothered to find a better time to film. And then I feel like a lot of people agreed with that, and that was important for content creators to hear. Your viewers want to have a feeling that you put away time in your day to sit in your normal spot and film a useful, full of content video for them, and not
Yes.
oh, it's Tuesday and I didn't upload a video yet, so I'm just gonna quickly film while I walk my dog, you know?
Yes. Yes. No, I get it, but I'm telling you, by the way, I'm doing that community tab, that community rules. I'm busy with it. I've actually done, you know, you go on the course where it says you do the community, whatever. And I'm actually trying to figure out how to get to the next step because it says, tick, you've done this, tick, you've done that. And
Right.
I'm like, okay, and now what? I've parked it. I'll figure it out when I don't have a live, when I don't have anything else, and I've got nothing going. Just get back to that and say, please move me on. I've done that. I've answered the quiz. Thank you. Now, next step. So, but yes, no, listen, it was quite funny afterwards. But so what I did was I actually did go to another tab. I had you running in the background because looking and listening was just. Okay, let me just go to another tab, and maybe if she says a lot more scary things, I'm just going to close and say, I didn't hear that. Oh, that was funny. Listen, in hindsight, only in hindsight is it funny. What is she says, I was one of Granny D's from the first, probably one of Granny D's first squirrels from the Squirrel Squad. From the original Squirrel Squad. Yes, no, definitely. I remember when she opened her membership.
I've been in
she was right in there.
Granny D's Squirrel Squad for like 2.5 years now.
Wow.
At least 2.
Dee, how long? Dee's here, right? She's here. Dee, how long have you been on YouTube in general? I'm just wondering here.
In general, what does general mean? Does it mean
like
as a YouTuber or as what?
As putting out videos.
What gets to me most on the background noises some folks have and seem oblivious to: loud TV, screaming kids, dogs barking, computer fans sounding like a growling animal. Good morning, Pamela Harrison. How are you?
I agree, Dee.
Yes.
And there's software for that you can filter out a lot of background noise.
Yeah, that is correct.
I tell you, for me, it was an absolute a learning curve to start a channel. So many things to learn. And I was listening to videos because you always want to improve, you know. There she says, May 17th was 2 years.
Oh,
and
yeah, I think
I've
been like near the very start of it. Because there were not that many people on there yet.
So I think I think I've been there quite close to the beginning because I was subscribed to Granny D before I started my channel, and my channel will be 2 years at the end of this month. So I'm also an original squirrel.
You're an original squirrel, yay! Well, that kind of fits with you anyway.
So many images coming to my mind when I say the words "an original squirrel."
It totally fits. So yeah,
like I'm an original squirrel.
There we go.
Let me see. Ooh, but that's quick. Did you do that just now?
Huh?
Oh, you're fast. Well, we knew that
Jeepers.
actually, but you're fast.
Yeah.
Fast on the draw as well.
So,
Wow.
that's one.
Jeepers. That is fantastically fast.
But I do take breaks in between because otherwise my hands will say like,
I remember when Granny D was D Thompson before she started her channel, says Diane. Let me just quickly say congratulations on 2 years, Granny. And Helen, good morning, Helen. How are you? So good to see you.
Good morning, Ellen.
Hi,
And
Helen.
Helen and everybody. Nancy's saying, hello, hi everyone. Rain, go away. Very wet here in Massachusetts. My family is here from Switzerland. Wow,
Ooh.
so happy to see them. Congratulations to all of you for having channels that we all love. Thank you,
True.
Nancy. Nancy is such a wonderful supporter. And Granny D's, thanks you all for being in the Squirrel Squad and hanging in there with me through all my craziness. Well, it's a learning curve, Granny D. And I mean, I am so grateful to people who just, bear with me while I learn as I go. So Alyssa says, you're welcome. Because I know that I took about 8 weeks, 2 months, where I just listened to videos on how to start a channel because I was so scared before you press that first button. Actually, I had someone helping me and I said to her, you press the button, I look away. I'm too nervous.
I can so see that happening.
Barbara, what do you mean? You can so see that happening with me being like that.
Yeah. and you make Jessica push the button. Just say it.
No, I can see Ursula going like that. I'm not looking. I'm not looking while I do this.
See, I'm not the only one that could literally see it happening. And then you didn't want to look, so you made Jessica push the button.
You know what? It was Jessica's tutor, who is very good at. She taught Jessica in tutor in what's the subject she taught you in? CAT. What that doesn't mean anything to them. What is it? Computer technology. Okay. So I asked this girl for advice. So then she helped me, and I mean I did most of the things, but there were things I didn't know, and I said, okay, you do that. Then became the day that I had 6 episodes, let's say episodes or whatever you call it, lined up, done, edited, everything. It had to be uploaded, but we had to go now press the button. So I said to her, listen, I'm going to look away. You just press that button because my anxiety levels are just sky high. So
see,
it's just,
that's exactly.
But I don't think it stopped me.
What you just did is like, I'm going to look away and you do that. That is exactly how I just did it, right? So.
Yes. Yes. But I didn't let the fear stop me. I had the fear. That's why I always say I do it afraid. I'm still afraid. I'm maybe more afraid than any of you, but I have to push through, so.
Be right back real quick.
Yes, no, that's fine. And these 2 ladies at the bottom, I'm probably taller than you. Now, can you imagine how stupid that must look? Here comes the brave girls, but they're like yay high and yay high. And here I am, and I'm the scariest of them all. So, but just don't let the fear stop you. So that is
Ursula,
just my
life is a struggle.
And I need brave souls like Reggie to tell me.
Life
Reggie,
is a
I've learned a lot from
struggle.
you. I've learned a lot from you. Just and not even just the university. Listening to you and your way of, your personality and the way you approach things. You are, to me, brave. That's why I'm in a way glad we live far away because you'll scare the heebie-jeebies out of me if we were too close. So I'm learning a lot from a distance. So it's like, okay, so Reggie said, yes, yeah, you know, YouTube is not for the gentle soul. So, okay, what do we do? Grow a thick skin. Okay, grow a thick skin. Next step. This is what we're going to do.
I'm writing it down. Thick skin, she said.
So really, I've learned a lot. So yes, you are out there for those other gentle souls, encouraging them, because it's a huge encouragement. You know, when you find someone that just they tell you in the right way to have courage, and you can do that, but you need to be told, you know, the Reggie way or the Linda way, and there we go. And Dragon Bee says, I just put out little videos and slideshows on my channel. Don't know if I will be brave enough to get in front of the camera. I would need an extra wide lens. Listen, what you do is you come on lives like this. You go on someone else's live, on their channel, you grab the link, and that's how you do it. And exactly. Once you get confident, then you go on your own channel live. That's how I did it. And Trudy says, Dynamite come in small packages. Oh, yes, I know, Trudy's in a small package.
Exactly, and diamonds.
Exactly. Look at our Linda here. Our sparkling diamond.
I'm telling you, she's going it. All of you ladies are fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. That is such a compliment.
Thank you.
Exactly, Trudy. And hello, by the way, says Granny D. And hello, by the way.
Mwah. Love you.
No, definitely. Oh my goodness!
Used to come to my channel well before I joined the community, because I used to do giveaways before I joined the yarn community. And Granny
when you were studying mixed media.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Isn't that lovely?
I
think that's
suppose
fantastic.
in one way that was kind of, and I did some knitting tutorials as well while I was still doing mixed media.
I saw your knitting tutorials this week.
What did you think of them, honestly?
I like them, I gotta say. I like your voice. It's very calming.
Really?
Yeah, but I must say
that voice that she's using now.
The thing is that it was funny to watch as someone who already knows how to knit. I mean, if I wouldn't know how to knit, maybe they would like strike me a different way. But because I already know how to knit, I could like appreciate your ability to tell me what to do. Mm-hmm. And like, how do you explain that? Like, I would, because I already knit, then I know what she says is right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like if you are a beginner knitter and you watch a tutorial because you want to learn how to knit, then you need to trust that the person doing the tutorial has the ability to teach you how to do it correctly.
And knows what she's doing.
Exactly. And if you are already a knitter and you know what you're doing and you watch a tutorial, then you are able to appreciate if the person doing the tutorial knows what they're talking about or not.
Yeah.
So you understand what I'm saying? So for me, it was the reason I watched Linda's tutorial this week, or it was actually last week, was because you mentioned on someone else's live. You said, I have a few knitting tutorials about this and that. And I was like, oh, Linda has knitting tutorials. And then I went to watch them. And it was a fun experience because, I mean, of course, when you already like are familiar with Linda, like, I don't know, was it like a year ago or over a year ago when you did those?
A year ago. So I think the kind of the moving across to the fiber community was making an appearance, and it just needed me to say, right, that's it. You know, I think Rick wanted me. I wanted to do a doily for my conservatory, and I started that, and I've just never stopped since. You know, kind of an
wow. Yes.
I just love it, you know, kind of. I know that I can do I have so many different projects on the go, but I know that you know, if I get it just keeps my mojo alive. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want to just have one piece of work going at any one time, because I know my level of for me personally, I know if I just have got one project, right, I'm starting this and I'm not doing another one till I've finished it, I know I would get so bored so quickly, because I'm that type of a person that I'm always
Yes,
on
it
the
would kill it for you.
yeah. It would kill the enthusiasm. So that's why I have 5, 6, 7 on the go, because I know I can. And I know when I come like this cocoon, now that I'm coming to the end of it, I will concentrate now for the next day, tomorrow, and finish this. So, and then, you know, the next thing is my sock. I want to get the sock finished. And, you know, so kind of, but I can still, if I don't want to do the sock tomorrow, I can do something else. Or the day after, you know, I can, I've got different, they're not kind of all cardigans, they're not all socks, they're not all shawls. I've got a mixture and that. So that's what
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do the same thing over and over, it doesn't matter if it's different patterns, but if it's all shawls, you're gonna get bored.
Respond to my viewers.
Bev is asking this question. She says, my channel is new and small, but I'm feeling the pull to respond to my viewers, which takes me away from viewing other content creators. A dilemma, searching for balance. And she asks later on if any advice. There she says, any advice about that?
About she feels that she has can you read it again? My channel is here. Feeling the pull to respond to my viewers, which takes me away from viewing other content creators.
Well, what I do personally,
well, there's not enough time in the day. Is basically the thing. So what to choose?
I kind of Saturday for me and Sunday morning is the time that I catch up on people who, you know, other content creators, you know. So if I've missed, I mean, during the week, yeah, if something comes up, and then I do kind of spend maybe an hour going through a couple of, you know, I don't visit everybody's, but I kind of, you know, I have certain days where I do my videos. I watch, you know, other, you know, my subscribers or people who even aren't subscribed to me. You know, we all have our favorites who we like to watch.
Yes.
So
yeah,
you know, I think for at the end of the day, it's your channel, and you do what you feel comfortable with, and people will follow you. And that, I mean, everybody understands that we've all got a life, we've all got lives apart from our YouTube, and
right.
Just do what makes it, and don't put pressure on yourselves. That is the worst thing you can do, is put pressure. Oh, I must do this for this, you know, for my subscribers, and I must do this because I need to get this done, and I've got my shopping to do, and I've got my housework to do, and you know, you just you know, do what makes
yes, but I don't think she should feel guilty that she can't watch. I would say, okay, that's my opinion, is Bev, don't feel guilty if you miss a few content creators that you don't get around to watch, because I don't think all content creators expect you to be watching them. You have a life, and you have content to create, and you have viewers, and keep that up. And if you have spare time and you can pop in even once a month, pop in by someone's channel, view a video or two, then that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't think don't feel guilty about it. Right. If I had to trim down my subscription to other creators, I found I was spending hours every day just trying to keep up, says Dragon Bee. Yes.
So trying to keep up.
I have something to say to Bev.
Yes.
I didn't get to say it yesterday on the Yarniversity because I mean the subject didn't come up and nobody asked the question, and later on I thought maybe it was something that we should have talked about, and that is that in the Yarny community on YouTube there are a lot of people who are supporting other channels but are also content creators themselves, like us. You know, I am subscribed to all three of you. I watch your videos as well, but at the same time, I also have my own channel, and we all manage our times differently. Each of us does what's right for us, right? We each divide our time according to what we can. So I mainly have time to watch videos in the morning, which is normally works for me perfect with Linda's schedule of upload, for example, because her videos always come up when her videos come up, it's 7 a.m. here. And I always get her notification when I'm making breakfast, and I have like, you know, I watch them right away. And that's the morning time before 9 o'clock in the morning. It's normally the time that I have to like sit and watch the videos while I drink my coffee and have my breakfast. And then I go about my day, and I need to bring my children to kindergarten, and I have stuff around the house to do, and I have, you know, my own videos to film and edit, and I have, you know, my own life outside of YouTube to attend to. And then sometimes in the afternoon, like today, Mondays normally in the afternoon I have some more time, and sometimes Wednesday in the afternoons, but that's like generally my time during the week to watch videos, to watch other people's videos, which that's what I mean. And then what we need all of us to understand is YouTube is not a tit for tat community in general.
Yes.
So you cannot expect, there are so many creators on YouTube, I mean, in the Yarny community specifically, and in general on YouTube, millions and millions of content creators. And, you know, I follow a lot of crochet and yarn and knit channels, but I also follow other channels with other points of interest that I have. So my views on YouTube, with all that limited time that I have to watch YouTube, doesn't only concentrate on the Yarny community. And let's say, I think, in my opinion, from my personal impression, that about 85% of the content creators in the Yarny community are like me, people who have limited time in the day to actually watch other people's videos, and the rest of the time they either work on their videos or do something else in their lives. And I think all of us here, at least on the panel, we are all like that. Each of us have also our like private life outside of YouTube where we do other things, and we prioritize those things as well. So you cannot expect every single other content creator to follow you as much as you follow them, or to give on to you as much as you give on to them, because we have to understand that we are all different people, and each of us manages our time differently. So not everyone that you will subscribe to will subscribe back to you. That's one thing that you need to know. Secondly, if they do subscribe back to you, they wouldn't necessarily watch your videos, maybe not at all. Maybe they will just support you by giving you another subscriber. Maybe they will watch some of your videos. Maybe they will watch all of them. But that depends on their personal viewing preparations, and they might be different than yours. You know what I mean? So the videos that interest you, and the video that interest Linda, and the video that interest Barb, they are all different from one another and different from mine. And I, as a content creator, cannot expect all three of you to favorite my videos over all others because I watch you in return. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, and I'm not talking specifically about the three of you. I'm giving you guys as an example because you're on the panel.
You know, just generalization.
Yeah, I'm not putting anyone on the spot.
It's choosing
nobody in the chat.
Got thick skins.
Like,
This is a jab because I was late yesterday, wasn't it?
Yes, I saw you coming in late, but no, but I mean, look, for example, one of my favorites to watch is Rochelle from the Whip Window. I really love her. I think she's a wonderful lady. She has very interesting content, and I love the way she does her videos. And we're also like, sometimes we are also in contact outside of YouTube, so we email back and forth, and we also like brainstorm about different things, and she tested a few patterns for me as well. So we do like talk outside of YouTube as well. But I know that Rochelle on Sundays, she goes to church, and it's exactly at the same time where I have my university. And I don't go like, oh, I watch each one of her videos and she never comes to university. You know, you cannot be like that because that's not the way YouTube works. So as a content creator, you cannot feel that, like that feeling that Bev is talking about, that like, I want to continue supporting other makers in the community, but I also want to put more time into my own channel. You shouldn't feel guilty. Once you start your own channel, and you start putting on your own content out there, then that everybody else should realize that that is your main focus. And who do you choose to watch and who you choose to support and how you prioritize the rest of the time is nobody's business. And if someone gets offended by it, it's their problem, not yours.
Exactly.
That's my personal opinion in the subject.
No, I totally agree. There's not enough hours in the day to do what everybody wants to do. You know, I mean, you just can't unless you can split yourself into 20 pieces and watch 20 videos.
Hello, Daniel.
Hi,
Exactly.
Daniel. Hi, fake Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Yes.
I need to,
Hello, Nancy.
I need to speak to you later. So, you know, kind of, I totally agree with you, you know, and you just do what you can do. But at the end of the day, it's your channel. Don't get stressed out. Do what you can do in the time that you've got. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all working, and we will, if we can support, we'll support. You know, and, you know, kind of all appreciate those of you who watch our channels, you know, kind of a thing. And so, you know, don't stress.
It is like that. No, it is fun. And I just wanted to say she mustn't feel.
Yeah.
Yes, she mustn't feel guilty, because the point is sometimes I put I make a little thing of names, and I think, like Bev, I think, you know, I should go and make a turn by Bev's channel. And I don't think that's a proper English sentence, but you know what I mean. I must visit her channel. Then maybe once in a month or once in 2 months, I get to there. But then I will watch 3-4 videos and catch up what is going on in Bev's life. But you can only do it once in 2 months or so. So hi, Patsy, and hi, Lori, that's coming in.
Hi,
and
hello, everyone.
Let me just catch up. Melissa says, Reggie, I could not have said it any better, my love. Native Wind says, good morning, Osha, the panel, and Yanni friends. And Bev says, wow, I've been harboring this worry, so relieved to hear it discussed. Get Coco, says Daniel. That's so funny. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's saying hello to Coco, to Nancy, to Renee, and to Daniel. And Coco, get Coco. Damn spell check. Hey, Coco is what it's supposed to say, not get Coco. Little man had a rough night. He came in and called up on me, so I couldn't reach the keyboard. Such great advice and information, says Stephanie. Yes, because I mean, it is you, Reggie. You just said it. What we thought. Figured that's what it was, Daniel. Morning, Coco. How are you, says Melissa? Yes, you couldn't have said it better, because I must say I also had the same thoughts. And, you know, you speak to other people if you have those worries. And it is, as you say, balance, and real life comes first, because even in my own life has now changed with my other person that we take care of. So I'm trying to find a new balance. where I can still fit everything in, but it's going to be less time for this, and that's just life, you know.
Well,
so
I
you
go
just
through the same with
do
my
your
dad.
best.
You know, the circumstances have changed with my dad now, so you know, I've got to include my dad in you know, whatever else I do.
Yes,
Before,
because
if
you have to take care of your dad now more than you would have, you have less time for other things because we all have only 24 hours. So
Yeah.
absolutely, I agree there. So I think bottom line, Bev, is do not feel guilty. Live the best life that you can. If you have time, set it aside. If you get to someone's channel once a month to show some love and support, great. And if you can't, then, you know, you can't. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Should
Yes.
not. You're so
Reggie.
welcome, Bev. I get nervous about mentioning it to people getting angry. Due to people getting angry, says Melissa. I hate drama. YouTube is supposed to be fun. And that is what DIY Creations always reminds us. It should be fun and not stressful.
Yeah.
And Reggie, one thing you said yesterday that I thought, yay, that was so true, is that not to upload if you feel you have to upload. Like I had to upload a video on my schedule every Tuesday. But then I sort of took a dip with my Crojo and my Mojo, and any creative juices left the building. And all I did was keep up my lives. And I thought, I'm not going to stress about it. And Janet from DIY just gave that advice when we discussed it in her live. It should be fun. It should still be fun. Don't let the fun get out of it. Don't kill it. If there is no video to upload this week, next week, the next week, leave it. When it comes back, it's going to come back. Now I've got a lot of videos that will be uploaded for Tuesdays. And it's like naturally it comes back. So just don't squeeze the life out of it. So
Exactly.
I was so glad you mentioned that yesterday. Also important to be oneself. There isn't only one way to do something. Different viewers respond to what they feel comfortable with, says Bonnie. And Bev says, I also used to wonder why we need so many people making tutorials, but I came to understand that because I often need to see 2 or 3 different people show me the same technique before I get it. Yes, but I mean, people probably make what they want on their channel, and if they have viewers, you know, some want lectures, while others want informal conversations. Yes, like I want my Sunday university. I want it. If it scares me or not, I want it. I'll be listening from afar.
You see,
sorry, that was
on Sundays because Sundays is that time on a Sunday. I'm cooking our evening meal, and you know, and that. So I've been struggling really to get to the universities.
That is by the way, another thing that
Linda is sewing her cocoon cardigan at the moment.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I was gonna say like that finding a time for, like, there are a lot of people were asking about finding a time for a live, and Ursula, I think you and I have had that discussion already in the past.
Yes.
You need to schedule your lives when they are comfortable for you, because the only person that's actually important that's there is you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone else who cannot make it, if it's interesting to them or important to them, they will find another time to watch the replay. But you cannot like take into consideration the entire weight of the world. Like, who is there? No one else live at the same time? Is it a comfortable time to all time zones? There is no like a perfect time of day and a perfect day of the week to have a live. It needs to be the time that is right for you. So, you know, for me personally, what can I do? Sunday evenings after my kids are in bed, that's the best time in the week that I can do my live. And that's like, some people it's comfortable with, some people it's less. And I don't hold anyone, like, you know, I don't blame anyone for not being able to attend. Like I said before, like, you know, you don't see me sitting here. Should I do the same voice I did for Rochelle, for Linda? Like, Linda, you're never making my. I notice it. I notice it. I always come to yours. You never come to mine. Like that makes no sense. Why would that bother? Like, of course, like it's the same thing we said before. We each have our own lives. We each run our schedules the way we are comfortable with, and like if you can't make someone's life, you can't make it. I also feel like funny when people come in and they say, sorry, I'm late. Like I'm not keeping attendance, you know? Like,
you're running a class, I'm late, I will tell you.
Hello, DOY Creations. I think, Jeanette, you heard me talking about you. That's why you came.
Yeah.
Your ears were ringing. Only good things, only good things. Making videos is fun, but it is exhausting, yes.
Yeah.
And to be thinking about your content and planning it ahead, all that takes time, which you can't be watching videos and doing that. Well, I don't know. If you can, you can. But if you can't, you absolutely can't. Trying to go around everyone else's lives, you would never get to go on. Some get upset if you schedule a live during their lives. Some try to schedule others around theirs. You know, I think that's where the thick skin comes in. You just do your thing, and then whoever wants to be upset has to be upset and just live with it, and something like that. Because we're not going to purposely. The point is, you're not out to sabotage someone else. You're just having it at a time that really suits you.
You're right.
That you can't. Yes. There we go. You're so on point. Everything you say, I think many of us have been harboring these feelings, says Melissa. There you go. And Sandra says, I'm not a content creator, but I personally think you should do it when you can. First of all, I don't watch the same people. I have my favorites, and I have to watch a replay. I'm okay with it. And Bonnie says that can be daunting, though. That's where the click factor comes in, of some questioning why one would dare compete against another at times. Wow. Look at that. You're so fast.
Oh, nice, Barb. You're very quick.
No,
but just to respond to that very quickly, I don't think YouTube is a competition.
No, exactly. It's not a competition.
No, it's not. It's
Reagan just turned into the Wicked Witch of the West. Jeanette does a great job. It's fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's all about fun. It's all about, you know, I just don't get these people who have take the huff over people not watching their videos, and I just don't get it. At the end of the day, for me, it's fun. When I don't enjoy doing it, I'll stop doing it. End of story. For me, I enjoy doing it, and that, you know, kind of, it is what it is. Like next week, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do on my videos, but am I worried about it? No. If a video goes out on a Tuesday, it goes out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know.
Yes. No, I'm absolutely there, and I'm so glad, because I was in DOY Creations Live, and I was really worried about it, and I was, you know, a bit stressed about it, that it was time for a video, and I could see that the video was not going to be ready on Tuesday, and Jeanette was saying, just, it has to be fun, keep it fun. And then also that thing that you said, Reggie, that resonates with me is, I want to upload quality videos that I consider obviously quality. So if I don't think it's a quality video, I don't want to upload. Rather skip an upload than upload something that I think is not what I would like to put out. So that was a very good point yesterday as well. Yeah. For you girls, it is not, I'm always saying others. Yes, Reggie. For you girls, it is not.
I think she meant about when I said that YouTube is not a competition. I think she means for us it isn't, but there are others who do see it as a competition.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Scrappy. No, I'm actually feeling much better. There's just a leftover cough that is annoying.
She's on the way up. She's not on the way down. She's on the
No.
elevator that's going up.
Yes, thank goodness it took long enough.
Yes. Oh my goodness. No, I was quite sad when I heard Bob's voice because it sounded so bad. Like she was so sick. Oh my goodness.
You should not have seen me. I collapsed like right after. That was Michael was like,
No.
whoa, okay, you are far gone. Like, yep.
Yes. Michelle is saying, I may be watching while doing laundry or taking care of the grandbaby. You may not even know I'm here.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yes.
That's another thing. Like, the people cannot judge you because you haven't seen them in a chat because they may be lurking.
Yeah.
Yes, Laurie says the more I learn about a content creator, the less I want to do it. Well, you know what? I think once you're in it and you sort of realize all the things that Reggie mentioned yesterday, that is quite true.
Can I say something about Michelle's comment?
Yes.
All in good humor. Yeah, you guys all know me. but she said, I may be here and you won't even know I was here. That sounds like a creepy silent assassin or something.
That sounds like Jason
Sniper
Statham on a mission.
You don't see me.
Sniper
I'm
action
lurking in the corners.
Yeah, but that's true. Like, like I know Scrappy is not always chatting, but 9 times out of 10 she would be there, and just listening in the background, doing other stuff. So you cannot, like, in the end of the, you were not at my life, and I'm like,
No,
why?
but
Because I didn't chat.
You can see that. You can see that there are, like, I don't know, 15 names in the chat that you keep seeing again and again, but when you look in the corner, it tells you there are 40 people in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that means
you see that there are people who are there, but they're not, like, commenting in the chat.
Exactly. I mean, if, like, Sven loves to watch YouTube on the TV, that means he's watching all kinds of content, but he's not reacting in any chats or lives or whatever, because there's no way he can do that on the TV.
Right.
There is a way. I'm not telling him how to do it because I'm like, you're not gonna do that on my TV.
You know, I mean, my husband would watch YouTube and he hardly ever even likes something or comments. He watches. It's just not, doesn't occur to him to like it.
That is actually not that bad. I mean, if he still watches it entirely, that's your view, that's your watch time.
Yeah, well, yes, but I'm saying now that I have a channel, he actually will do the like thing. He might not comment. He'll do the like.
Yeah,
That's
a big step.
I mean, there's many. Yes. I have 3 girls, and the youngest is autistic. My days can be pretty hectic, we can say. Sometimes I can lurk, but not chat, says Melissa. No, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
That is totally fine.
I do the same a lot of times. Like, I would watch someone's live while I don't know, the kids are in the bath and I'm just watching them, make sure they don't drown, you know? So I would just, like, have someone's live running and just listen while I watch the kids or something like that. And then I wouldn't comment. That happens to me as well.
Yeah. But that's again, people might be like, oh, you were not in my life, or you were not following my videos. Like, yes, I was, but I wasn't in your chat. That's the difference.
Yeah.
How in the heck would I get those shawls made if I was going to chat in every single live I attended?
Because you have to, because you have to stop and type.
Exactly.
You know, yes, really, same here, says Melissa. You know, can I tell you what something I felt at a time, and maybe someone in the chat also felt like that, but I got over it. And that is that sometimes I would come late at night. Now I'm going to just switch everything off and whatever, and I would see someone is live, and then I would literally say hello and whatever, and I'm sort of passing by, saying hello, giving a thumbs up, showing support. But there were times when I felt like it was received as, it's not enough. You're doing too little. How can you just come and say goodbye? So that made me feel like maybe I just shouldn't even say anything. I wasn't here. I didn't see you.
Yeah.
But so now I'm really at a point where I say hello, I give the thumbs up because I think let's just do what you know the right thing is to do, that you want others to do to you, and move on. If they're cross because you can't stay, then shame. Then next time, okay, maybe if it's their life, you shouldn't stay, you know. So Judy says some people have the gift of the gab, but others don't like me, and we just lurk, but are here supporting from the background.
That
yes, Barbara.
as much as people who are commenting, who are up on the panel. Somebody who is just watching in the background, the analytics of them being here at the live will show up, which is all good, you know. So it doesn't matter whether you're lurking, you're watching, you're not saying anything, or whether you're actually typing in the chat or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, we appreciate whatever you do.
Right.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them that
that's so funny. She says that's me now.
That what Reggie said. There's a lot of them that expect you to show up in every live of theirs because they showed up at yours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if Reggie was to do that, she has between 50 and 70 people for every university, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so if she had to follow, say 50, the 50 people that are in her university and they all go live and she has to go to every single one of them, there's not enough hours in a day to go there.
Right.
So how are you supposed to do that?
You're not. That's what I was saying before.
People, yeah, that's exactly why you were saying, but there's still people that expect you to, and those expectations are unreal. They're like impossible.
You know,
and if they tell me to do that, then the first thing is then I will not come to your lives anymore. That's the first thing that will happen.
In Hebrew, we say, I'm gonna try to translate it to English. We say the cemeteries are full of people who had high expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. The way to hell is paved with good expectations. Isn't that a saying?
No, good intentions.
Good intentions, yeah.
Good intentions. Oh, good intentions is the word. Okay, bye-bye, Daniel.
Bye, Daniel.
You around.
Bye, Daniel.
Thank you for coming.
Bye,
so
Daniel.
yeah, it's like impossible to go everywhere. I go where I want, when I want. And if somebody has an issue with that, that is literally their problem.
Right.
Listen, Barbara, I've heard you say that many times, and I'm learning. Yeah. I'm learning.
Yeah. Life is too short to have those kind of
life is too short, period.
Yeah, that's one. Life is too short, and especially to have those kind of pressures put on you. Like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Some viewers expect content creators to knit, crochet, chat, make videos, watch videos, answer comments and emails, and be on a live panel all at the same time and more.
And design.
Well, yes,
do all of that
I tell
and
you.
Design. Yeah. And that is, again, impossible. So that's not going to happen.
Some need to be more realistic as they can't expect others to do what they wouldn't be able to do themselves. Yes, look, I think it's simply a case of impossibility to be able to, because there are sometimes a week will go by where you are either sick or someone in your house is sick and you can't watch any videos because life happens.
Right.
So even be retired, I can't find that time, but dropping in is nice. Oh yes, Bonnie, that is.
Yeah, definitely Bonnie.
I can tell you. Good morning, Geraldine, our matriarch. How are you? What is on your hook and what is in your cup? And I'll be clear, I'm not complaining, I'm sharing. Listen, Bev,
We
you
did not
have
think you
really
were complaining.
brought up a very good point. So, I
Yes.
mean, and as you hear me, you're not the only one thinking that. So, and I'm
I
so
did not
grateful
see
we
it
have
as
Betty
complaining.
here just to straighten us all out on that point. So that's good. Yes. With humor. Yes, with humor too. She did it with humor.
Yes.
This is going to be
So for
really
the rest
nice
of-
with my jeans.
Oh, yes.
I really
I can
like
see.
that.
Oh, that's a beautiful color.
I'm just doing the collar, the border
Scarf.
around, and then I just got to do
okay.
around the sleeve area.
Oh, that's
and
beautiful.
It's not. I've not done it as big as this. As you can see, this is humongous.
Yes.
That
No,
would
we
drown
said
me, and it comes right
yes.
down to the thighs. Mine is a shorty one. It comes just so it'll be nice with my jeans.
To the right length. Yes. Yeah. Bye-bye, Helen. Have a great day.
So I've followed the pattern, and I haven't. If you see what I mean, I kind of
yes.
You've adapted it to fit you.
Yeah, I've done my own version.
Someone was saying in the chat before that sometimes they comment in the chat, but they feel ignored, so they stop commenting. So I just wanted to say we are not ignoring you, so don't stop commenting. I've seen you in the chat now. You're there. I've seen you.
Oh, that's native wind. Yeah, no, it's the native wind is the sweetest person ever.
Yes.
So yeah, no,
Margaret,
you're not being ignored at all. But like, also sometimes the chat goes by so quick.
Yeah.
And you're like,
that's why I try to throw the comments on, because if the comment is thrown on the screen, that already sometimes I can't interrupt the guest, but it shows that we've seen it. Bev says, I woke up this morning determined to clear my mind of a few minor troubles. I'm hopefully thinking that you feel much better, Bev.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Hopefully that will just toss it aside. Don't stress yourself out over this kind of thing.
Yes, exactly.
Bonnie says, native wind, that's where the click issues come in versus the creator being sure to include newcomers. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I do have to say, like, the clicky situation is not so much in this circle that we are basically running in. Like, we basically welcome everybody.
Yeah.
I think it depends.
There are some.
I think it depends on the content creator. Some content creators, I don't know what the word for it. Like they, how do you say, they antagonize the right word? Like the way they speak on their channel or the way they communicate with the chat makes you feel, when you're a newcomer, it makes you feel like an outsider.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't be inclined to continue coming because you say that channel feels like I walked in on someone's like sitting with their friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're invading in a private conversation.
Yeah. Yes. Versus someone who like embraces newcomers and treats them the same way they treat their usuals.
Yeah. Well, me and Scrappy, we were at a different section of the Yarny community, basically, for a while, and what we came across is super fake people.
Yeah.
And slowly, their true colors were shining through. That was like you're like, I wasted a full year on this. Going to this channel, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, you said that happened to you 9 months ago and now it happened again, but it's not possible to have it happen again, and stuff like that. So it's like something you cannot have twice. She had it twice. So that's like,
yes,
okay.
But it's because you've been listening
starting to
to
get
all of
fake.
them that you can actually pick it up, eh?
Yeah, and because we were there for so long, we didn't fall for it. And then the group that was still there, that were like more recent people, like for the past couple of months, they had not heard that story before. They were like, "Why are you being mean?" So, because she's being fake. This
Yeah.
exact same thing she has talked about before. It's supposedly happened to her before. That's not possible. No, it is, because that's what she did. And
Yes.
finally, we left that whole mess behind us, because we were like, yeah, no.
But it
You're
isn't I wasn't alive, and they only had 10 people, and they never acknowledged me. Sandra,
oh,
that
is
is just annoying. Well,
10 people
I don't
is
know.
not a lot, yeah.
that would be
Getting,
like, if they cannot even bother to say hello. Bye-bye.
Yes. No, that is really.
That's not good, is it?
Well, the chat just jumped now.
I'm trying to say it nicely, Scrappy, because if I start on her, I'm still going to be like,
Exactly, Melissa.
That's true, because you all made me feel so welcome by just calling my name. Yes, Geraldine. So, yeah, I'm relatively new here, but came back because you girls are not mean girls. Thank you, Bonnie.
Yay, glad to hear that, Bonnie.
To say that.
We're not mean girls.
I was gonna say something.
Shush.
Censor this girl. 2 weeks ago, I lurked through a lot of lives, and oh my, the false people I saw bad mouthing the creator, and then they in that creator's channel, they're so sweet. Yeah, I think that happens. It happens.
The backstabbing and all that.
No.
Yeah.
Nope. And after 3 times, I'm done. And Renee says there's one particular channel where those chats with people on our panel and never acknowledges the people in the chat. Yeah. So yeah, I've also had that where the chat is ignored, and if the chat is ignored, that's the fastest that I just look like, why am I here? Let me go somewhere where people appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, I love hearing my name. Who doesn't, says Beth. You know, that was one of the, I must say, as a new YouTuber, well, when I started my channel and you go to a live, that was like, it was the weirdest experience to hear a YouTuber say your name. I'm just now, because they're saying it, YouTube is the new middle school.
Yes.
Yes, the reason I like coming here to your channel is because you do include others on your lives, and it's just nice. But oh, thank you, Scrappy. I'm glad you say that. Oh, say it, Reggie, says Bonnie. I always do my best to welcome anyone new and acknowledge everyone, but I'm not so big that I can't do it yet. Yes, but Coco, I also feel welcome in your lives when I go. You always say hello and.
No, Coco is exactly like we are in that point. So we're trying to say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Sure, if they start chatting, like there's a couple of people chatting a lot, you can still miss a message here and there.
Yeah.
Which is not too bad, but like if you see somebody sneaking in like later, you go like, hey, I didn't see you come in. Yes. Then they know you literally did not see them come in.
Yeah.
No, sometimes it happens that someone will say something, and I would think, I can't remember. Did I greet them? Did I not? Because you've seen them. Maybe it's Monday, and I've seen them Friday, and I've seen them on the weekend. Now, okay, now they're in my life. Did I greet them or not? But then I say it. It's like Reggie says, like yesterday in your life when you said, if you have a question, ask, or if you don't know, say so. So if I don't know if I've greeted someone, I just say so. Just be so open and transparent. There's a few creators that I don't care to watch. It's like a buffet. Yes, you can always go somewhere where you feel welcome, where you feel, right on point, Sandra. And Julie says, I lurk a lot of lives, and there are a load of creators who favor the membership subscribers. I love this channel. Ursula treats everyone. Yes, because, I don't want people to feel you have to be, yes. member.
there are
Hello, everyone.
plenty of channels that you really need to be a member of to be appreciated.
Yes.
Even though
Jackie's
you're giving
deputy.
them much time.
So Jackie is a new person in my view. I pick up the news and the regulars. I was so excited. Sometime when someone called me a regular, I thought, yay, I'm a regular. I haven't been called a regular. So hi Jackie.
You're a regular. You can
Hi,
sit
Jackie.
with the cool kids. You know, you can sit in the back of the bus.
Great to be a regular. Yes, you get excited in the beginning days of YouTube when a content creator says your name. Melissa,
Yes.
I'm telling you, it was really and then they say your name in all kinds of ways that I have never heard of before.
You know, I mean, I've been doing videos for a long time, but when I actually kind of attended somebody's live and they said my name, it was like, woo! Somebody's like, woo!
Yes. Debbie says yes, Barbara. That's why I enjoy watching and listening.
Even today,
there we go, on all your channels.
Even today, when I go up to watch people's lives, even though I don't go up on everybody's panel, it's still I still get a nice feeling, warm, fuzzy feeling when they say, "Oh, hi, Linda," or and it's just really nice.
Yeah,
it's just nice to be acknowledged that you're there at the end of the day. And
yes.
And if people are coming in while I'm on Ursula's live, I'm actually on my iPad, so I can't see any of the chat, and I only see what Ursula brings up. So I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring you when you come in the chat. The simple reason is I can't see you because I'm on my iPad.
Yes, but that's why I like to throw it on the screen, especially if someone's saying something to Linda. I want her to see it. It's for her ease of reference and to be considerate. Julie, there are some channels where the creators ignore a member too. I pulled she pulled her membership fee.
Exactly.
I'm sure
like,
of
whoa, you're paying them and they still ignore you. Like, wow.
Just welcome them twice. That's fine, because to me, I'll say hello rather a few times. I've gone in the live, say hello, then the person says something like, I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, and so, but sometimes it happens. And sometimes I've sometimes even said, haven't seen you in a while. But then maybe it's not even their fault. It's my fault because I haven't been anywhere in a while. So,
yeah.
It's pouring. It's pouring. What? Here. It's pouring here. It's pouring here too. I tell you what. It's bucketing rain. Now. And I've hit the lowest. Did you want to say something, Reggie? Did you just...
No, someone was saying they are leaving, so I was waving goodbye while we were talking. I didn't want to talk over you.
No. Sorry, but I can't. I'm sorry, but I can't, Linda. Loud enough? Maybe. Is she not loud enough? I can't tell you. The people in the chat can tell, because on StreamYard, to me, she is 100% as the other. So
a brand new microphone sat in front of me, so... Maybe
clap that. Clap that microphone.
I mean, it's a brand new microphone.
Bye-bye, Diane.
In front of me, so unless I scream and shout, which I don't think my husband will be really pleased about, I'm sorry.
No, don't scream and shout. That's so true, Linda. I don't say much on any channel, but it's so nice to be acknowledged. Or however you spell that, Judy. No, don't worry about it.
I think Julie and I usually follow each other from live to live to live on Saturdays. So we were, and then they were like, Julie, are you stalking me? No, you're stalking me. It's going back and forth.
It is.
It is so hot.
You are loved, though. Hope you know. Yes.
Yes.
So okay. No, they say they can't. I can hear her and I can't hear her. Okay, so some can hear and some can't hear. So, so
maybe it's your end. Maybe you need to check your volume. My volume's up as high as I can get it, and my microphone.
Sure, Linda. Blame the victim. Yes, it's not her. It's your ears. Get your ears checked. Go to the doctor. It's not
What?
my
new
microphone
tagline
is okay. I did everything right.
No is a complete sentence, says Laurie. Yes, Laurie, I heard that yesterday when you said no is a complete sentence. That's her new tagline. And that's where I found out what a tagline is. So, okay, I thought maybe I should get a tagline. No. I hear her, she's just a little lower than the rest. Okay, well, maybe she should swap with...
I'm going to drop down anyway.
No, she should swap
Linda,
with this girl. Then she's
down.
higher.
Bye.
No, what are you doing there? She
I was joking.
she did. No, I tell you what, sometimes what happens is no, it's not you. It's not you. Listen, it's not you.
I was making a joke.
Yes, it's that's not the point. It's not the point. It's a joke, I know. But what happened is this. In quite a few lives, it's happened that people say they can't hear her. And then in the replay, I can hear her on StreamYard 100% fine.
Mm-hmm.
But on the replay, I also find that I couldn't hear her then very well. And she's done all that she knows how to improve the sound.
Yeah.
So I think it gets a bit sensitive point, like, I've done all I can, and I
totally get that. Which was I was making a joke because I know that she always I know that she did a lot of things, like she got her microphone closer to her and everything. There was even a live of, like last month or something when we all tried to help her be louder. So I was totally making a joke. I hope. I mean, sorry.
No.
I didn't mean to.
No, you didn't. I think it is just that I know when people say they can't hear her, they mean they can't hear her. But
and the crazy thing is, I went to YouTube and muted this page, went to the YouTube page, put that one on while she was talking, and I could hear her perfectly. She was slightly softer than us, the rest of us, but not like big difference. So that might also be in the receiving end. Like, she might be right. It might be in the receiving end as well.
Yes. But now that's what I say. When I go and watch the replay, when I watch the replay,
and she is now all sad. Like, oh,
I hear what they meant, which is that it was softer. But then that is after the fact, and during the thing, all the sound is right. So I can understand that from her viewpoint. It's like,
oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating.
That's the word. It's frustrating.
She has been doing so much to improve that, but there's like nothing she can do.
It could also be
on her videos. That might also be it. The combination of
it could be what?
It could be StreamYard. It could be that on her computer, StreamYard is somehow failing the voice. That computers do that sometimes. Like a certain software will not sit right with a certain other software for some reason.
Yes. No. Look, I understand her frustration. It's just. When someone says, and it's not just, and whoever now said that they couldn't hear her, don't feel bad, because obviously if you can't hear someone, you've got to say, because you're 10 to 1, not the only one. Although, as you can see, you know, some people can, some people can't. What is she saying? In Restream, you have control of volume of each guest. So always crank Linda up when she comes on. How do you do that? Oh, in Restream. Oh,
in Restream you can do that.
In that. I wonder if you can
program.
Do it. Oh yeah, So I wonder if you can do it, because it's happened to me where I've come on someone's live and I'm like super loud, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
but only in the replay I see that I'm super loud compared to the hostess, and it's happened where the live was going fine, and then Froggy came on and she was very loud, and I was watching and I'm like, I wonder why she's that loud. But only after that I had an experience where it was the same with me, and I realized it's maybe not something that you as an individual can control. I don't know how one can control it. So yes, and some people she turns down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So to me,
No worries, Debbie.
just
That
for
will
me,
be, I will tell her.
all of us sound the same on my ear on this device where we are on StreamYard. So when someone in the chat says it's soft, yeah, it's I can't hear it that it's softer. So that's why I ask other people in the chat. Is there more people in the chat? So no, don't worry about it. I mean,
I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean to.
No.
I was making a
Don't-
joke.
yeah, look, she gets it.
I
She's
hope.
mature enough to get that it's a joke. It's just sometimes it is frustrating.
I have to leave because I gotta go get the boogers from kindergarten. Thanks for having me. I'll see you all.
You are welcome, and you are welcome back. Don't stay away.
I'm gonna put myself in the corner for a while and think about what I did.
No worries, Debbie. I told her that you didn't mean to offend her. That is okay.
Oh, we love you, Linda. I love all of you. Caution, I get very mushy. Don't push me. No, remember. Oh, no, Debbie, don't worry about it. That's the thing. I say, even when I watch replays, sometimes it happens and then there's nothing I can do after the fact. But I know Linda has done so much to improve her sound that it can be frustrating. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, you know? And sometimes, now look at it this way. This is how I find it. Sometimes you've done all that and everything, and someone says it on a day when you have less buffer to take it. And you just...
She might have had just a little bit shorter of a fuse than she normally has. So, yeah.
Well, more things on your plate. So, yes, no, she knows we love her. I mean, yes, I really do enjoy hearing her, especially love her laugh. Yes, no, she's just absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's just, I don't know how one can do about the...
Well, that's what I said. Like, I went to YouTube and checked. Because I know, like, right here in StreamYard, we'll have a different sound than you have on YouTube anyway. So I went to YouTube, muted this page, went to YouTube, and she sounded fine to me. And she will always have a more gentle voice because that is just her voice.
Yes.
I'm going soft and gentle voice than we do. Especially
Yes, well, I sometimes think I shout a bit too much. Bye-bye, Dragon Bee. Have a great day. You must have an absolutely great day. Take care, Lisa. Is that her name? Lisa Dragon Bee? Is that Lisa?
I think so.
I think so. So, Bev, you can help me out there if Dragon Bee has gone already. I think her name is Lisa. I don't get to know all the names so fast. Talk to you later. Okay, thank you. I always hear Linda great on her other lives and her videos. Today was the first time it was low. Yes, Lisa is Dragon Bee. Yes, yeah, well, as I say, it's just been before as well on my life that people said. And I know she's done so much to there we go. Yep, Dragon Bee is Lisa. And I know that, what's her name? Dana from Creatively Created Crochet is going live in about 10 minutes, 9 minutes. And then I will also be out
I
of
was
here.
confused that she was going live because I saw that there was something wrong with Joe in her community page.
There is a
yeah, but that might be but that might be. I'm not sure when she scheduled that one. That she might have scheduled that before.
I only saw it today.
I saw that in her community tab. there was something wrong with Joe. He was in the hospital.
Yes, I remember. Last night I was in a live and I saw that was the case. So let me just quickly see here. I think it's this transmission of the signal depending on where you're watching in the world.
Yeah, that shows the truth. He's out of the hospital. Oh, that's a good thing.
Oh, is it? Yes. I often have Dragon D and Divergent and other D person on my live at the same time and mix them up. Yes.
But that might also be because you have a cocktail. Or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5.
When Linda got a new computer, her sound was better. Oh, yes, he is out of hospital. And Dana and Joe were in Stacey Campbell's live after that post. Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good thing.
That's fantastic.
I just saw the post. I never saw them after that. So exactly. Blame the cocktails.
On other lives this weekend, he was out and he said he had an appointment today. Okay, so that's great. Maybe he's got a follow-up appointment. Yes, blame the cocktails. Oh, yes. Maybe it was Granny D. Granny D's live. I'm not sure now. I was in so many. Yes, Julie, I was also in Granny D's live yesterday. And AJ cut his hair. I said, AJ, where's your hair? I got such a fright. And he said, what? He cut his hair a couple of weeks ago. And I said, well, imagine what it looked like on day one, if that is already a couple of weeks growth. So it was apparently called a buzz cut, but it was very, very short. But it looked good. I mean, he is in the Navy after all. I hardly ever use, but I just laughed out loud. Cocktails. Yes. Well, cocktails and crochet. Cocoa, cocktails and crochet. Same here, says Pamela. So for me today, I would like to just, for the rest of the day, I don't know what you've got planned for the rest of your day. My day is going for 3:30 p.m.
I got, Sven is coming home in about 20 minutes. Then we have about an hour for him to just decompress from school, and then
relax.
Let's just relax, decompress, drink something, and then physical therapy first, ergonomical therapy after, and then go home, cook dinner. Well, I got it easy. I just have to heat up dinner.
Is it an hour for each therapy or half an hour?
Half an hour for each, yeah.
Okay. And are they close together?
Multiple times a week. Same building.
Address-wise. Same building, great. I just want to see if I can tape another video today. And I don't know if my light will last because it's 3:30 and it is...
Your light was out like for the afternoon live, the five live. Your light was already gone by 7.
Yes, absolutely. So yes, so I can't wait. I must. I'll do a video quickly after this. Say hello to Dana in her live and do a video. And Laurie says I'm going to stay. I'm going to help my sister with her house reorganization today again. So. Ooh, Laurie, there must be a lot of organization happening.
Yeah, no, that's probably a long, ongoing project. Just because,
yes,
it's like reorganizing a house in general just takes forever. Really,
especially if you get someone helping you. Then,
yeah,
this conversation changed the direction of my day. Help me make an important decision. Thank you. Well, I'm so glad we could help. Bev, and that is what it's for, eh? You go into a live, you know people that you like and trust, and you ask them advice. Yep. I remember one live I attended of Katrina's Crochet World. I remember that day. I was so low. I was on such a low, and I thought, and I couldn't really talk about what was upsetting me, and I sort of just skimmed the subject. But she was really so encouraging. So it's moments like that you really never forget.
Yeah,
so
and
last night,
and most importantly of all, if it's not fun or if you do not have the time, don't worry about it. Like if you're not like, I don't feel like doing a video, then don't. If you're too
Yes,
tired,
because
think of
I
yourself
find I
first,
can't
because
get
you
the
gotta get,
enthusiasm.
you know.
Oh, you just
Yeah, and
can't do that.
if you're too
enthusiasm.
tired actually to do a video, but you think you need to, you don't. You don't.
I love that attitude. I love that.
No,
You don't, because
you
there's a
don't.
few times I've spoken to you about other things that you don't. You don't need to go there. You don't need to do that. That's
You know
great.
what you need to do? The one thing you really, really need to do? Breathe. That's the only
Yes.
thing you really need to do. Breathe. The rest,
Take deep breaths.
when you want, not when anybody else wants. If you don't
Pamela,
have to,
that is
if you don't
right.
have to, if you don't feel like doing it, don't. If you're too
Yes.
tired and just want to sleep, take a nap. Don't do the video. Because your body
Yes.
tells you it's tired, it needs that nap. It doesn't need to make another video. Your body's
Yes.
more
I don't think it'll
important. You're
come
going to
out
need that one for a
as
while.
it won't come out as great. Pamela, that boundary
Yeah.
setting, I tell you, changed my life. When I learned about setting proper boundaries, it really changed my life for the better. Her kids are 45, 35, and she has never purged their stuff
It's
from
also,
their bedrooms. Garage,
oh,
storage barn, she and her husband are collecting. Okay, so it is a big job, hey? So,
oof.
well, all of the best there for you, definitely. But
Yeah,
she's so
you're
good
gonna
that
need
she's got
some,
you. She's very,
and
I
it's a
think,
really good thing that she took that first step to start purging and
oh,
get rid of
yes,
some stuff.
absolutely. So,
No, it's the most important thing is that it stays fun and you stay
yes.
healthy. You need to stay healthy and you need to keep it fun.
Because I
Other
think
than
if you do it and you're really you're up there with your enthusiasm, if you're really tired and upset, I can't do it if I'm not calm. If I'm calm, I can do a video, but not if
yeah,
I'm calm. Then I definitely can't go and be smiling there and not meaning it. So
no, exactly.
so
Just you don't go there. If like for the past week I've been sick, I'm not going live. I stepped in your life for like a hot minute and just like,
a hot minute.
and I was already like, okay, my voice is giving out. I gotta go because there was nothing left, and I was like, I couldn't. And then I would want to. That's what I told you. I would love to, but my voice is just not there.
Oh
Right now,
yes.
my
No,
voice
no.
still sounds weird. I know, because everybody's like, are you coming down with a cold? No, it's leaving me. But it's leaving me slowly.
Yes. So
Square
I've
raid
put
at
there
Venus.
the Dana's, I think it's Dana's, why doesn't it look like a link? Should look like a link, shouldn't it? Should look like a link. Why
It
doesn't it
doesn't look
look
like a link here. Let me check. Let me check. It does. It is a link in the YouTube chat. No worries.
Oh, is it? Great.
Yeah.
So let's go over there and say our goodbyes to each other. And I want to say thank you, Barbara, for coming up, and for everybody in the chat that came up.
I was a
You were,
beetroot. I was so red. I was so red and
oh,
shivery, and no, I was
when
so
I heard
no.
your voice on Friday, it was like, ooh, oh, that
Yeah.
must be painful. You said it weren't painful, but
No,
yeah.
it wasn't painful to start with, but the more I started talking, it started to get painful. That's why I was like,
Yes.
I
No,
need to go before it gives out. Have a
sometimes my
great day,
boundaries
everybody.
morph into stubbornness. People give me good advice, and oh, well, you know now. What can we say about that? Bye-bye, Miss Shetland. Bye-bye, Julie. Bye, Trudy and Scrappy Tea and Melissa. Crochets with Love.
Bye,
That's a
Scrappy.
nice channel.
Love ya.
That's a nice channel name. Melissa Crochets with Love. It's called
Yeah,
Jessica Crochets with
cute.
Love.
That's
Bonnie,
cute.
bye-bye. Awesome chat.
Bye, Sandra.
Bye-bye, Linda.
Bye, Trudy.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Lori. Thanks, everyone. But she is my sister. I wouldn't have it any other way. She needs help. But that's what I'm saying. She must be, I would be so grateful if I had a sister who would come over and help organize. Bye, Sandra and Pamela and everybody here. And Stephanie, did that little one on your lap wake up
Yeah,
already? And Renee, it's over.
Is it over? It's yes, until Friday.
Bye-bye, Hannah. And I'm going to press end broadcast and see you. I'm just going to pop in there by Dana's for a while to show some love and support. And then I would just like to see if I can get my head around. I would feel very good if I could do that video today. Yeah. But as you say, if I don't, I have till next Tuesday
another day
to do it.
Tomorrow is another day.
Okay.
And I'm popular. My Jessica's trying to reach me. Not your Jessica, my Jessica. Thank you for having me up here. And I'll see you soon.
I thank you. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And bye-bye.